OKC Improv to the Squeaky Queen Improv Show. We are OKC Improv. My name is Kyle, and this is
Christella,
Tyler,
Kendon,
TJ,
Sue.
Yeah, and we're all going to do some improv comedy for you. By round of applause, who's been to an improv show before?
All right.
All right, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. And by round of applause, who's its first time? I heard one clap. Good, yes, one clap. Good. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Everything that you see will be completely made up on the spot. Nothing that we do we have pre-planned or thought about at all. So, we're gonna need suggestions from you to get that started. So you can just shout them out. So if I said like, "Hey, what's your favorite food?" I'd say, what would you say? 3, 2, 1.
Tuna.
Tuna, very responsible. And if I was to say, hey, where do you really want to go on vacation? You would shout?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's a
Tuna,
fun
Hawaii, we got a theme.
Yeah. I'm sensing everyone's ready to go to a beach. I am. And who's like the one person other than a family member that you want to go on vacation with?
My friends.
My friend, yeah. What's your friend's name? Amelia. Well, I'm sure Amelia would have a good time in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I would like friends to take me to Hawaii also.
Yes, please, if you know anyone. That would be great. You guys ready to have a good time today? All right, our first game, let's just get this started. It's called More Please. This is for everybody. What we're going to be doing is we'll be doing a scene at any time. I can come to y'all, the audience, and I can say, hey, what does this scene need more of? And you can say anything at all. You could say pizza, you could say tuna, you could say my friend Amelia, right? It's whatever you want to say. And these people will have to incorporate it and make it work into their scenes. But first, to get them started, what's like a dangerous activity, like skydiving or rock climbing? Is that's what you said? Yeah? Rock climbing. All right, so we're going to start with rock climbing, but we're going to add a lot more. Count this down. All of our games will count 3, 2, 1. Action. Do that with me. 3, 2, 1. Action.
I'm just using a rope, Johnny.
I'm just using stakes, Robbie.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're mountain climbing, Ma.
Yeah.
You boys get down from there in time for dinner.
Will do, Mama.
All right.
Oh, why does she always have to come get us when it's time for dinner?
I know, like I'm trying to be rough and tough, like an adult. You
Yeah, I
know?
know. Let's eat on top of the mountain for one.
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right, freeze. What does this scene need more of?
Baby Sasquatches.
Baby Sasquatches. More baby Sasquatches, please. And action.
You boys be careful. I've heard stories.
Oh, hey, there's a cave over there. Let's go see what's in it. Whoa.
Oh,
It's little adorable baby Sasquatches.
super adorable.
We're baby babies, but our feet are you.
Our super furry.
What brings you all the way up to the top of the mountain?
We just wanted to come up here and have dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, dinner?
What a coincidence.
Freeze. What does this scene need now?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, please. More spaghetti. And action.
We're about to eat some spaghetti.
Oh my goodness.
No, help yourself. Manners, anyone? We're sorry, baby Sasquatch.
I see a big plate of spaghetti. I just grab a handful and start eating it.
That's right. First you don't believe we exist, and then you come in and just eat all our food.
Well, hey, we could do like the Lady and the Tramp if you want to grab one end of the spaghetti.
Okay.
And I'll get the other.
I'm not familiar with Lady and the Tramp. Where's that?
It's like a Disney movie, I thought.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, freeze.
your part.
Freeze. What does this scene need now? One more thing.
Sasquatch hunters.
Sasquatch hunters. And action.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
If you boys don't come down, I'm coming up there with my flamethrower.
Oh no, that's our mom.
That's our mom. She's a Sasquatch hunter.
Yeah. What? And I'm gonna come up too. It's your granddaddy.
Oh, not granddaddy.
Come on, Grandpa.
I knew we shouldn't have let them in.
Oh no! We found this same mountaintop, and now they're coming after us. Here it is.
Flamethrower.
Stop.
Grandpa.
What? We have spaghetti.
Your favorite.
Oh, all right.
And that's our scene. Sure, this next game we're going to play is called Columns. It's going to be for two of our improvisers, and we might need 2 audience volunteers who might want to come help us out in this game.
Got 1 and 2, perfect. Awesome.
Ooh, and they've got experience.
They do have experience. All right. And what's your name?
Leah.
Leah and?
Hannah.
Leah and Hannah, everybody. Give them a round of applause. So Leah and Hannah, what's going to happen is 2 of our improvisers are going to do a scene, and at any time, they can tap you on the shoulder, and then you just have to fill in the blank. So if I said, like, I really like pizza, and my favorite topping is?
Ranch.
Ranch.
Yeah, ranch.
And if I was like, hey, on vacation, the first thing I'm going to do is?
Go swimming.
Go swimming. Yeah, after I've eaten that pizza with ranch. Because that's good. Yeah, so y'all just have to fill in the blank, and they have to make it work no matter how crazy or silly it is, okay? So to get them started, can we please get a relationship, like a doctor and a patient, or a mom and a dad? Like any
Teacher and a student.
teacher and a student. All right, we have teacher and student, and we're going to play this game, Columns. Let's count down 3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, action!
School? Did I get an A on my test? Come on, teach, you gotta tell me. If I don't get an A, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna have to do all the chores. The chore I hate the most is
Cleaning the floor.
cleaning the floor.
Well. You may be cleaning the floor, you may be not, but before I reveal this grade to you, I just want you to know, you decided to take my class. I was quite happy, because I wanted to teach you how to read so well.
Yes.
And I will let you know that you got this letter on your test. Can you read it? Can you read it?
It's the letter
A.
A.
You got an A!
Yeah!
Oh, congratulations, son!
Yes.
Yes! Yes! I'm so happy for you.
My parents are gonna be so proud. They're gonna take me out for my favorite food. It's a crazy food.
Pizza with ketchup.
Pizza with ketchup.
Oh, that's so crazy!
It's the craziest.
You know, the craziest food I ever ate was
Pizza and ketchup.
pizza and ketchup as well!
A real connection.
I'd love to go out with you and your family and have some pizza and ketchup.
Definitely. Can you bring your pet? I know you have a really fun pet. The animal he is.
Dog.
A dog.
It's a dog, yep, I did have a dog here, yeah.
Oh, you brought him to school?
Yes, yes, my dog's name is
Deacon.
Pekin?
Deacon.
Deacon the dog.
Deacon the dog. Oh, adorable dog.
My favorite sound to make is
Pepperoni.
pepperoni.
Yeah, my dog can say pepperoni. It's really cool.
You know what? I brought my pet to school, and my pet is a
Giraffe.
giraffe.
Oh.
What?
My giraffe has a funny name, and its name is
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo the giraffe.
Hello.
Whoa! I've heard of Cuckoo the giraffe. Cuckoo the giraffe, the favorite thing that Cuckoo the giraffe loves to do is
Sing.
sing.
Sing for us, Cuckoo.
Sing.
Oh, I have such a sore throat that is it somebody's birthday?
Oh, yeah, it's Deacon Dog's birthday, actually.
I'm 49 years old in dog years. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Deacon.
Deacon. Happy birthday to you.
Deacon, we got you a gift, even though we didn't know you were going to be here or that it was your birthday. This gift is a...
Giraffe.
It's another giraffe! Oh no! Bad Deacon!
Oh, that giraffe.
It's a relative.
Oh.
That's my
Uncle.
uncle.
Oh wait. Oh, he's okay. He was just a little bit scared.
Oh,
I think if we give your uncle's giraffe his favorite food, which is
Pizza and ketchup.
pizza and ketchup.
present.
Might be live. You guys, I'm gonna go to Empire and have pizza with ketchup later. Okay. So this next game is Professor Know-It-All. This is for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered today the finest professor of them all that knows all the information about everything in all the universe squared that you ever wanted to know. But the thing is, this professor can only talk one word at a time. So just to show you how that works, we're going to have the professor introduce themselves.
Good
Evening.
friends.
I
am
Professor.
No.
It's
all
and
I
Enjoy.
pizza
every
single.
day.
Yes, this is the professor. Everybody enjoys his pizza every day, and that's what he eats, and that's healthy. So let's we can take any question from the audience about anything at all that we want to know about. So do you have any question for the professor today?
hand up. There's a hand up.
There's a hand? Awesome. What's your question?
What's your favorite food?
Okay, perfect. What is your favorite food? Pizza notwithstanding.
Instead
Of
pizza,
I
Usually,
eat
Brussels.
sprouts.
so
I
Can
Grow.
so
big
and
strong
And
smart
when
I'm
going
to
school.
yes. It's Brussels sprouts, if you really must know, are the key to being smart and cool and fun. All right. Okay. What other questions do we have? I think I saw a hand over here.
What does the professor prefer to study?
Okay. What is? Yes, that is a very good question. What is your? You know it all, but what is your preferred area of expertise?
Generally,
I
prefer
To study.
on
the
bus.
So I
Can
always
think
about things
that
I
like
to do
and
I
want
to be.
a
interesting
person.
Yes. So really, the expertise is actually just studying on the bus and to make them an interesting and well-rounded person. What other questions do we have for the professor today? Anything at all? Yes.
How do you solve world peace?
Let's just with a gut punch, right? It's like, let's really get after it, Professor. Once and for all, how do we solve world peace?
First,
you
find
A person,
who
will
be
the person
that
is
nice
to other
people.
so
You
can all
feel great when
you are
together
at
Chuck E.
cheese, pizza,
with
your
good
ketchup. Really, the world peace just requires two things. Chuck E. Cheese and ketchup. That's what I heard. And finally, we have time for one more question for the professor. Anything at all you've ever been wondering? Sure.
What's your favorite TV show?
Okay. Professor, we're getting a little more light this time. Professor, what is your favorite TV show?
Yesterday
I
watched
Friends with
many friends.
So I
Could
have
some
of their
Moxie
and
willingness
to learn
about
the
way
of their
giraffes.
friendship.
As, kids, I know you were around in the 90s for the NBC sitcom Friends, right? No? Okay. That's his favorite TV show. It's about friends with Moxie and giraffes. All right, give it up for the professor. All right, this next game is going to be called Waiter. So I'm going to have a couple of our improvisers, and one will be a waiter, and they will be very weird. And everything that the improvisers that are sitting in the chairs say, the waiter must take on, no matter how weird and at all. But to get this scene started, can we please get a type of restaurant they may be going to? seafood restaurant. And what is the name of this seafood restaurant? Maybe something that doesn't exist. Megalodon? Perfect. We are going to Megalodon, the seafood restaurant, and we're going to see Weird Waiter countdown 3, 2, 1, action with me. 3, 2, 1, action!
Aunt Frances, thank you for coming to visit.
I'm so glad that you brought me here because this restaurant is so old. It's a classic.
It is. They've got linen on the table, not even paper.
Oh my gosh, you treat me so well.
Oh, Aunt Frances, you deserve it.
Oh, my little Heather. I see so much food around here. It's a buffet.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to Megalodon, home of the Megalodon. What can I get you ladies to drink?
Oh, I'm feeling a little bit spry.
Oh, frisky are ya?
Yeah, I think I'll have a lemonade with a splash of club soda.
Okay,
Oh.
lemonade with a splash of club
You
soda.
know you make that sound so good. Now, I'm driving.
Yes.
So without the club soda.
Okay, so lemonade with a splash of club soda and just the lemonade.
Straight lemonade.
Straight lemonade, yes. I will get you ladies taken care of in just a moment.
All
Thanks for
right.
coming to Megalodon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I hate to nitpick,
I know you do.
but did you notice that waiter kept rubbing his tummy and tapping his head?
I did notice that. I thought maybe it was just some kind of new dance craze the kids are doing these days.
It's entirely possible. After that flossing, anything's possible.
Possible. Oh, well, you know what I noticed? Is that he speaks in rhyming couplets.
Yeah, everything he says rhymes. It's like being waited on by Dr. Seuss.
I know. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay, well, maybe our limit.
I decided to not throw out any shade, so here is your lemonade.
Well, thank you so much. Yes?
Oh, I was just gonna say, if you would give me the opportunity today to possibly present before you our delicious looking menus.
Oh!
I wasn't holding the tablecloth.
I feel so stupid.
I don't go to fancy places much.
No, I just talk into a speaker. It comes out a window.
Can you tell me about the chicken tetrazzini plate?
It goes great with a nice peach bellini, if that is the chicken zini.
Oh, well, now what exactly is on your original Megalodon?
On the original Megalodon is something that's full of lots of fun. You happen to know if you like chicken, then that's the meal that you should be picking.
All right, thank you. You know, I believe I'll have the original Megalodon, and could we get some ketchup for the table?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
If that's what you want, I'll get it from me.
I'm feeling a little bit frisky.
Oh.
And sick. I'm gonna get the Megalodon with the extra Dawn.
Then that too shall be a lot of fun. If you decide to get the Megalodon. I'll be right back. Soon you will see. That's a fact from me, oh me.
He's rather unusual, wouldn't you say?
But I kind of like his little ways. You know, like I really like the way that every time he finishes one of those rhyming couplets, he just goes like that. Like he just jumps in the air and claps his hand and delivers it.
It's like the end of a tap dance.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and when he does that, he shouts, whoop, whoop.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Whoop, there it is.
But
He'll be out and he shouldn't be talking
he shouldn't be
about it.
stealing his thunder.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I say today the chef has started your order and it's on its way. Whoop, there it is.
Thank you. I'm so excited to get my Megalodon with extra Dawn.
Ah, yes, and ketchup. gotta have ketchup.
Ketchup you will have. Oh my, oh my. Here's the ketchup you can see with your eyes.
Oh, well, that's some nice ketchup there. Is this house made?
Much like your lemonade, that ketchup is quite house-made.
Oh, alrighty then.
I missed his, there it is.
I know.
Whoop! There it is.
Oh, yeah, I guess he gets distracted.
I know. Can you give me some more lemonade?
I can do that, truly, for you. I'll get some more lemonade, but only for you.
Ah. Well, apparently he
Whoop, there it is.
doesn't know who's paying this bill now, does he?
He doesn't. He's easily distracted. I think maybe, you know, it's because every time he does anything, he starts to cry.
It's really sad, and I've noticed how many times he comes over and smells your shoulder. What have you done to your shoulder there?
I don't know. I just sprayed some anise on it.
Oh, maybe that's it. He just loves it because he keeps coming over and just smelling that car shoulder.
I know. I love to
Here.
smell like 1984.
Uh-huh, and you do.
Thank you. It was a
Well
good year
done,
for
it
me.
was,
Yeah.
yes.
Here's your food straight from the chef, and here is your food. I hope this is enough. I hate to be the one who's bolder. Would you mind if I snipped your shoulder?
Honey, it's gonna be okay. Whatever. You know? Yeah.
I'm telling the truth. I'm simply not lying. You see the tears. I am a-crying.
Oh, you poor thing. We'll tip you well if I can have more lemonade.
Oh, yes, I will get you more of that drink. Oh, I'm not rude. What did you think?
Oh.
Whoop, there it is.
And that's our day! You know what? We all forget a whoop, there it is somewhere. You guys have a good time! Awesome. This next game is going to be conducted story. This is for everybody. So what's going to happen is these folks are going to be telling a story. It's going to be, they're going to be telling the same story, and I will be the conductor. So anytime I point at them, they must continue the story exactly where they left off. So can I get from y'all an animal other than a giraffe? What's another animal we like? A lion? Perfect. And what's this lion's name?
Felix.
Did you say Wilbur? Okay, Wilbur the lion. It goes on a dangerous adventure to where?
The mall.
The mall. Perfect. I know it's a dangerous place.
Have you been to Penn Square at Christmas?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wilbert what was it? Lion. Thank you. Wilbur the lion goes to the mall. This is the first time you're going to ever hear this story, and the last time. Ladies and gentlemen, all good stories start with the phrase,
Once upon a time.
Well, there was a lion named Wilbur, and every day Wilbur found himself quite infatuated with shopping. So one day Wilbur decided to go to the mall, to which he
Found the most amazing mane, because Wilbur had never been able to grow his own mane, so he wanted to compensate by buying a fake one at the mall so that he could be the great roaring lion that he always wanted to be.
Because everybody in his family had a reputation for being awesome lions, but not Wilbur. Wilbur was known as the weak lion with no mane. So he looked at the price tag and it said, $975? How am I going to afford that?
I don't even have a job. So he thought with his thinker, and Wilbur came up with a plan. I am gonna be a Girl Scout, but make my own cookies.
So Wilbur went and found many little mice and stirred them into a batch of cookie dough because the Girl Scouts were not selling mouse cookies.
They were not. And there was a hole in the market, and he saw an opportunity to make some big bucks.
So Wilbur went down to the mall selling the mouse cookies. And Wilbur said, hello, would you like to buy?
Some mouse cookies. And all the humans were like, yuck, are you crazy? I'm not gonna eat a mouse.
Cookie? I prefer giraffe cookies. They're made out of pure giraffe.
And he was sad, but then a lonely tabby alley cat, yeah, both of those, showed up and was like, hey,
I have a lot of money I inherited from an old woman. I shall buy all your mouse cookies.
That was to the surprise and excitement of Wilbur, because Wilbur had not made that much money in one sale ever. So Wilbur decided to give
half of it to charity and use the other half to buy the most amazing mane he'd
Ever seen in his life. And when he went into the store and he plunked that money down and he put his mane on, he decided
That maybe the mane isn't what made him a special lion. Maybe it was coming up with a great idea and giving money to charity.
And who wouldn't want to do that, said Wilbur.
And then he thought, no, it's just the mane.
And they all live happily ever after.
Awesome. Good stuff. All right. We're gonna play another game called Slideshow, and on this I might need some volunteers that might be interested in helping us. Do we have any that may? Y'all want to come back up? Sure. Come on back up. Do you want to come? You want to play with us? Come on, go. Awesome. Yeah. Would one of y'all want to help me tell a story? You would? Right, come on, take a seat. Awesome, perfect. And then you're going to be over with them, okay? So what we're going to do, what's your name again? Just remind me.
Leah.
Leah, okay. Leah, I'm Kyle, okay? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be telling a story of a vacation that we took, okay?
Okay.
So, and we're going to make it up. So we didn't actually go on this, but we're going to pretend like we did. And they're going to have to act out all of the pictures, because we're going to be going through all the pictures from our vacation, okay? And so, I'll have to say like freeze, and then they'll have to freeze in a position, right? And then we'll have to, and that will be the picture, okay? And then it'll be just like that, all right? So from the audience, can I get a suggestion of a place that we went on vacation? Mountains. Yes, we went to mountains. Very non-specific mountains. Cool. So this is going to be our vacation to mountains. Can we count down 3, 2, 1, action? 3, 2, 1, action! Well, yeah, I really loved our vacation to the mountains.
I know. Can you believe that all the family was acting up to it?
I know. They were crazy. When we first got to the mountains, they were doing something weird. It was...
But they were playing tennis without a tennis net.
Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, they had no tennis, and they were all playing this direction. So they weren't even playing against anybody.
Probably the trees.
Oh, there's the trees, yeah. It's kind of like racquetball, when you like play against a wall or whatever. Is that what it's called?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was kind of funny. They were just all hitting their own nets. They were just playing against trees.
I bet they bumped their heads on the mountain hike we went on.
Oh, they definitely did. Let's see that. Oh, yeah, they definitely bumped all their heads, and we all had such the biggest migraines. But that's me right down there. I'm really clutching my head, because I was like, why did I let these people convince me to hit my head against a rock? It was a dumb choice, Yeah, it was pretty dumb. So we hit our head the rocks, and we had to rest. What did we do to recoup?
Well, we went back to our camper, and man, that was a disaster when everyone was fighting over the only bed we had.
Oh yeah, we had a camper. We brought a camper with one bed. Let's see that. Yeah, it was an all-out brawl. We were just fighting. It got real violent. Grandpa Joe's down there. He's diving for the bed, and everyone. It's just complete mayhem, right?
Yeah, it's surprising that no one's actually anywhere near the bed. It's all the way over there.
I know. Everyone just keeps fighting, and the bed's over there. It's like, you'd think we'd actually be on it, right?
Yeah.
So who ended up actually getting the bed?
I'm pretty sure it was Uncle Joe because he wasn't fighting anyone and he actually had enough sense to walk across the camper.
Oh yeah, he was smart. Let's see Uncle Joe with the bed. We're so mad. But then I think we had to be like, well, it's Uncle Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we rested, we recouped. Well, at least Uncle Joe did. Well, what was the next thing we did the next day?
Well, that day we went down to the lake and Uncle Joe fell in with his fishing rod.
Okay, let's see that. We're at the lake. We're at the lake. I love how none of us are really helping. You know, we're just sort of like pointing and laughing and feigning madness. You know, but that happens. So what did we do after this?
Didn't we take him to the infirmary because it turned out it was a snake that pulled him in?
Oh, it was a snake. Let's see at the infirmary. Yeah. Here we were definitely fanning Uncle Joe, trying to keep him cool, because that snake really got to him. And then here's Mom. She's making a call. She's making a call to some people. Who's she calling?
She's calling 911.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
bad their ambulance is too thick to fit on the roads.
Yeah. Their ambulances couldn't fit on the roads, back up in the mountains. Right? So we had to improvise a solution to get Uncle Joe better. What do we have to do?
Well, we went to see this show, but then we found out that it wasn't the right week.
We went to see the show and it wasn't the right week, so he wasn't going to get better, right? So let's see us at the wrong week of the show. It's like we're like, why are we here on the wrong week? And Uncle Joe is basically dead at this point. So that's sad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So well that happened. But we did save Uncle Joe, right?
Well, yeah, eventually after we got the snake out of him.
Yeah, I forgot the snake was in him. So how do we get the snake out?
Well, the ambulance finally came,
Okay.
but when they got to the woods, it was too late because we were here at the show on the wrong weekend.
Yeah, that was such a travesty. So we did or didn't get the snake out?
Well, eventually, our aunt, she decided that she was just going to go in and dig him a grave.
Yeah, and we were like, there's no hope, so let's see the grave. Yep. There's her aunt. She's digging the grave, and we're just sad. And Uncle Joe has a snake lodged inside him for the rest of eternity, I guess. What do you think we really learned in this vacation?
That Uncle Joe definitely deserved that bed.
Yeah, he did. And that's our game. Thank you so much. So lesson learned: if someone has a snake lodged inside them, don't seek out an improv show.
Especially on the wrong.
Especially on the wrong week. I think, did that actually happen, I'm assuming? All right, we got a couple more games for y'all. This one's called Sounds Like a Song. It's for a few of our improvisers, and I'm going to be playing the piano for this one. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be acting out a scene, and at any time I can say, hey, that sounds like a song. And when I say that, they have to burst out into song with whatever I said. So if I said like, if I said like Uncle Joe's dead, that'd have to be the song they'd sing. Okay? So, okay, piano works. That's good. So to get them started, they're going an epic journey somewhere. Where are they going? Journey to where?
Safari in Kenya.
Safari in Kenya. And they're going to meet a mythical person. Who are they going to meet?
A unicorn.
A unicorn. Okay, perfect. All right, so mythical safari to Kenya where they meet a unicorn. Let's count this Sounds Like a Song down in 3, 2, 1, action!
Heart opinion, and I need you, my love. I've been waiting 2 years to be able to do that. Actually in Africa.
Yeah, here we are.
Oh, honey, this is the best anniversary. Thank you for bringing me.
Oh, no problem, sweetheart.
These are all the pictures of all the beautiful animals jumping. There's the gazelles, and there's a lioness, and there's a rhino.
Oh,
It's just a beautiful circle of life. Oh. Who needs to go see the live action version of The Lion King?
you
It's
can
right
see it
here.
Well, get in the Jeep. I rented the Jeep.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm getting in the Jeep.
Oh, I'm just happy to have this anniversary with you, you know?
Yeah.
I just hope that, we don't get eaten by anything.
Oh gosh, well that it does happen, but mostly to poachers, and the only thing that I poach are eggs.
Sounds like a song. The only thing I poach are eggs.
Nobody's gonna believe me. Wait till I get back to the junior league.
What, you never seen a unicorn before?
No.
In coloring books. In my dreams.
What's your name, Unicorn?
Reggie.
I didn't even know unicorns talk.
I didn't either.
Well, if you've never seen one before, how would you know they talk?
Oh, that's true. That's a very legitimate
You're a
kind of
cranky
thing.
unicorn.
Yeah, I thought unicorns were supposed to fart glitter and
Like
be happy
fluffy.
and.
You've been watching a lot of cartoons, haven't you, kids?
Well, yeah.
Reading a lot of books, coloring a lot of pages.
Well, yeah.
I'm the only unicorn in the world.
Sounds like a song. I'm the only unicorn in the world.
Rainbows, rainbows, rainbows. You tourists, you think you know me? You think you know who I am? You didn't even know my name is Reggie. You tourists, you think that everything is easy, but you don't know me at all. I'm the only unicorn in the world, only told by stories by boys and girls. I'm the only unicorn in the world. Now you see me, what do you think? To see the only unicorn in the world. What do you think?
I'm amazed.
I think you're glorious. You sound a little bit like Joe Cocker.
Who? Rainbows, rainbows.
Well, he's a singer, in fact. He's human.
Sometimes my horn gets tired and I switch to the horn.
You truly are magical, Reggie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, Reggie, why
Yes.
don't you come stay with us? I mean, you're lonely.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could use a herd.
Well, we're a married couple, and we've always
You have a backyard?
wanted a little boy.
Who says I'm a boy?
We always wanted a little unicorn.
Sounds like a song. We always wanted a little unicorn.
Oh, I like this. I like this. This is fun.
buddy.
Will I get my own room?
Yes!
Awesome. I always want a unicorn too. You guys, you have a good time tonight. Alright, well awesome. We have one more game for you guys, and this is going to be Fairy Tale Survivor. So what's going to happen is all these improvisers are going to be acting out a fairy tale, and they're going to do the whole thing, and then when it's done, we're going to have to eliminate one at a time until there's only one improviser doing the whole fairy tale by themselves. So what I need from y'all is a fairy tale that y'all really like Cinderella or
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, let's round the applause for Pinocchio. And the first one, we need a little help from y'all. Can y'all tell us what happens in Pinocchio?
So, I think that this craftsman made a doll, and he wishes, and then this enchantress comes, and I think she does something with Pinocchio and makes him alive.
So Enchantress makes Pinocchio alive. A man makes Pinocchio. Okay, so that's his origin, right? And what happens in the story?
So whenever he lies, his nose gets super big.
Right. Like, what does he lie about?
He lies about that he's a real boy, that he's done certain things, that he can get people out of places when he goes camps.
Right. Yeah, he lies about that. What else happens in the story?
Anybody else can do too?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
He goes to the land of lost boys.
Land of Lost Boys. What does he find there?
A bunch of troublemakers.
Some troublemakers.
Oh.
What ends up happening?
He gets swallowed by a whale.
He gets swallowed by a whale. Pinocchio gets swallowed by a whale. The great Jonah the Ark.
And he finally becomes a real boy.
He finally becomes a real boy. How does that happen?
Well, he finds the enchantress,
Right.
and she makes him a real boy because he's learned his lesson about lying.
Okay, so he learns his lesson. Cool. All right. Well, before we do this, any other details we're missing?
Somewhere in there, there are some donkeys.
There's some donkeys. I'm sure there's donkeys somewhere.
He's got a conscience that goes around with him by the name of Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket's up there. And Jiminy is his conscience, right? Great. Cool. I think this is all enough. So these actors are going to act out the tale of Pinocchio, and we're going to see what happens. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Where we have 3, 2, 1, action. Let's do Pinocchio. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, my little wooden head, I wish you were a little real boy. Here, poor Geppetto has put you together, and you're not a real boy. Well, just come over here, bend your little legs. Sit here. I'm going to bed and hope for better things tomorrow. Good night, little wooden head.
You're like almost a real boy.
No. Oh, I'm almost a real boy.
Well, hey, she said almost.
Oh, golly, who are you?
I'm Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, you're adorable.
Oh, thanks. But enough about my good looks. Let's talk about you being a real boy someday.
What? Oh, it's a dream I never knew I had until just now.
Well, one of the things you gotta make sure you do is never tell a lie, Pinocchio.
Oh, but there's so many advantages to telling lies.
Well, yes, there's a lot of advantages, but it doesn't mean you should take advantage of those advantages.
Hey!
Oh no, it's troublemaker.
How'd you wander in the lost boys part
Hey,
of
you
town?
want to drink beer and throw dice?
No.
You want to smoke a stogie?
No.
Wow, look at his nose. Yeah. Don't put it on us. Oh! He's turning right into a donkey.
What are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Oh, I just got so carried away. They seem like cool, but they seem like really cool people I want to be friends with.
And your nose is long.
I'm gonna jump in the ocean and swim away.
No, that's not a good idea, Pinocchio.
Oh, hello, Mr. Whale. Are you my friend too?
Oh, yes. Come closer.
Okay.
What big eyes you have.
Yep. That's my nose, actually.
Oh,
I swallowed him accidentally too. Listen, I just had a brilliant idea. I'm gonna use some of the sea ship wreckage in here to build a fire.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna swim a little bit. Here, let me rub my nose against this. Use the wood to start the fire.
It's smoky.
Oh, it's getting so smoky.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh.
Enchantress wants to know if you've learned your lessons, Pinocchio.
I have learned my lessons. I don't like having a long nose, hanging out with donkeys, or getting eaten by whales.
You're a real boy.
Oh, Pinocchio, you did it. You're a real boy.
And they all in tackle.
Yeah, we're after.
Alright, let's get everyone to line up. So now here's where the fun begins. So when I point at them, if you want them to leave, and then the other people have to continue do the whole thing again themselves. All right. So do we want to eliminate Christella? Kendon? Tyler? TJ? Sue? Tyler, goodbye! All right. We're going to have to do Pinocchio without Pinocchio. All right. So let's see this 3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, little wooden head, I wish you were a real little boy. Well, I guess I'll go to sleep. Now sit down here. Just sit down there. Make sure your legs bend okay. Good night.
Enchantress, you're almost a real boy.
I'm almost a real boy.
Hi, Pinocchio.
Hi, who are you?
I'm a Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, you're adorable.
Oh, thanks. But enough about my good looks. Let's make you a real boy.
What are you doing in this part of town?
Hey, you want to drink beer and shoot dice? No. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Shoot, bitch.
I don't want to smoke a stogie either.
Pinocchio, you shouldn't be here.
I don't know, I'm gonna go jump in the ocean. Oh, hi, Will. Are you my friend?
I just jumped in my mouth.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Here I am, Jiminy Cricket.
Wow, you changed.
I know it. I'm much shorter.
I'm gonna start a fire right here, and I'm gonna use my nose to do it.
Good idea.
Oh, I feel funny.
Before me again.
Pinocchio,
Yeah.
did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, I learned that I don't want to hang out with bad guys or donkeys or get swallowed by whales.
I didn't ask what the lesson was, I just asked if you learned it.
Line up. All right, now we have to eliminate one more, and then 3 will have to do it. Do we want to eliminate Christella? Kendon? Sue? TJ? Bye, Kendon! All right, now these 3 have to do that whole story by themselves. All right, now 3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, little wooden head, here's your pet. I love you very much. Sit down, I'll go to bed. I wish you were real.
You're almost a real boy.
I'm almost a real boy. Oh, hey, who are you?
I'm Jiminy Cricket.
Wow, you sound like Mickey Mouse. You're adorable.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you want to smoke a stogie? Hey, shoot, guys.
Okay, jump in the river. Oh, hi, Mr. Whale.
Hi there. Yes, let's say. Come on in.
Hi, Jimmy Cricket. I'm gonna make a fire in the ways about Whale's belly. Have you learned your lesson? Oh, I wanna be hanging with bad guys, donkeys. I don't want to get swallowed by whales. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a real boy.
All right, come back. Now we have to eliminate one more. All right, do we want to eliminate Christella? Sue? TJ? Bye, Sue! All right, Christella and TJ have to do the whole thing. And we'll count it down in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, me little Geppetto, you little wooden head. Won't you sit down here for a little bit? I'm
I'm almost a real boy.
that wasn't it.
Oh, you're adorable.
final round. Now, this is different. Vote for the person whom you'd like to see do the whole scene by themselves, all right? So do we want to see Christella do the whole scene by herself? TJ! Yes! TJ, do it! TJ has to do the whole thing in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my little blockheaded boy, I just sent here. Okay, I'll sit right here. Oh, little boy, you're almost real. Really? Yes, really. Wow, this is crazy. Wow, who are you? Jimmy Cricket! Man, I'm gonna teach you some things! Oh, who are these guys? Hey, kid, you should do some things that are gonna get you into trouble! No! Let's get out of here! Hey, kid! Yeah? Coming inside a whale. Okay. Well, hey, Jiminy Cricket. Maybe we should light a fire. Shoot! Pinocchio, what lessons did you learn? I learned you shouldn't lie and other things. And you're a real boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our evening. Hope you had a good time tonight. Well, thank you all so much for coming and supporting live local comedy at OKC Improv here in the Plaza. We appreciate you all so much. We have shows every Friday and Saturday, 7:30 and 9:30 for adults. And for the kiddos, we have this show every second Saturday. So come back and see us in a month. Also, we have Kids Improv Camp coming up.
Yes!
Isn't that exciting? So if your kids want to come, do that. It's in July 24th through 27th. So all that information is on our website, okcimprov.com. So check that out for more information. If your kids want to come play and do some improv, it's a good time. And then also we have classes for adults as well that will be coming up in July. So check all that information on okcimprov.com. This is the end of your evening. Thank you so much for coming out, and we'll hope to see you again. Good night.
We are Swampfire Tales. We are a Southern Gothic improv troupe. I just need 3 suggestions. What is like a superstition that you like, your favorite superstition if you have a favorite one? But like a black cat that walking your path or walking under a ladder.
Broken mirror.
Great! Thank you, Andre. And then what's like? Oh man, I forgot the other suggestion.
Live on the crack.
Something that's comfort. A comfort?
Yeah, like a comfort thing, like a baby likes a pacifier. What's something like that?
Sucking your thumb.
Sucking your thumb.
Thank
Awesome.
you, Heather. I know everybody's name, so just the next person I will know your name. And then what is like a creepy goblin character, bad guy name that's just completely made up?
Oscar. Oh.
It's Oscar. Oscar is it.
Yeah.
Lady, I don't want to get your name wrong. Angela. Tammy.
One more. Spooky. Where's a spooky location you would be really scared to be at?
Library.
Library. Library is good. But I heard you, Arkansas, and I agree with you.
Library in
is where-
Arkansas. Library in Arkansas.
Library. All right. So just to recap, we have broken mirror. Sucking your thumb. And Oscar. And library in Arkansas. All right. When the lights come up, Swampfire Tales.
Dusty old books at the Arkansas Hall Great Public Library. 2 young high school students sit, studying for exams.
Grave digger come and bust the diggings all down. Was you been digging?
Oh, Loretta, I don't know if I can finish this textbook.
What about this one, Jonathan? Right from Arkansas. It says, Y-I-B-M are hogs. M are not hogs. O-S-A-R.
Are you making fun of our curriculum? We're a proud state. Loretta, we're a proud state. A natural state of natural wonders. We don't have much in book smarts, but we got trees and things.
And I know you got those hot springs, but down in Louisiana, that's where it's all awesome.
Don't talk about your past town, Loretta. It makes me so upset. It makes me angry. It makes me so angry I could destroy this book. Maybe I will.
Jonathan.
You know, Loretta, some would say I've been here for a long time. And I don't take kindly to outsiders talking bad about my state. It really gets me going.
What are you going to do about it, Jonathan?
You know, Jonathan, it's just an alias. In fact, I'm a lot older than you think.
What?
I may look like a 16-year-old Arkansas boy, but I'm much more. Some know me as Oscar.
Oscar?
Oscar, the bloodsucker.
I've heard about Oscar. Even
That's
in
right.
Louisiana. We've all heard about
You've heard about me and my big, giant teeth? Loretta, you
I'm sorry.
are gonna be a sweet, sweet treat. Ah! This is weird. It's my first day here at the Parks Department. We got a situation over at the Central Library, Director Abrams. I don't know how to say
Spit it out. Just spit it out.
There's been a, wow, I think the young people would call it getting murked.
What?
Yeah, someone definitely got murked.
Mert? You mean like killed?
Killed. Someone got killed at the
Killed?
library. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't cope with it.
Listen, I get it.
Where's our librarian?
No, it's the Central Library. It's been closed for 88 years, ever since the infamous riots of 1940.
That was a long time ago. I can't think.
Listen, Director Abrams, listen. This is not like a junior bureaucrat. I can't handle this. You know, I caught a picture of it on Instagram, and I just melted. This is outside my pay grade.
A picture?
A picture.
I like pictures. Show me.
All right. Well, I mean, that's weird.
Well, Instagram's public, you moron. I got the right to look at it.
That's from somebody named YOLO 2019.
Oh my gosh, there's blood all over them old books.
You have to know. I'm sorry. It's just, this is Arkansas. I'm sure you got a gun on you. Just find it.
I got lots of guns on me. I got one in here, I got one in here, I got one up here.
I saw it at the company picnic. It was weird. But someone's got to get down there. The young people are running around painting graffiti on the sides. They think it's now a cool place to do hashtag videos.
I still hate young people.
Me too, I know.
I mean, I don't know why I went in Parks and Rec, because it draws young people. How was I to know?
Listen, young people are weird. But I think you may be the only person in a 6-county area to solve this particular problem.
Oh my gosh, I don't have enough thumbs.
I know. I did get one piece of evidence from the detectives. There was a book missing. It was a book by Oscar Wilde.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
I just like his books. Let's find that book.
Let's find it.
All right.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks for coming and hanging out at the hashtag wall with me.
Sick.
Yeah. Being a high schooler is so cool.
Yeah.
I bet you couldn't take a sweet pic next to that wall.
Next to that wall, what are you betting on me, Logan Paul, right?
Yeah.
Bro?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just a high schooler that thinks I'm cool.
Dare me?
I double dog dare you.
Oh!
Someone has to take a picture of my clothes.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a picture. Yeah.
Hashtag greatest girl. Greatest girl 2019. And tag me YOLO 2019.
Hey, you guys from around here? Arkansas?
Yeah. I'm from Fort Smith.
Oh, really? What about you?
I am also from Fort Smith, as this here fine lady is my big sister.
Oh, the Fort Smith sisters. I know you two. I know you two well.
You
Yeah.
heard of us? And our...
Oh, you guys are all over
I'm
Instagram.
telling you, it was that Insta filter that would get us famous.
You guys are so famous.
Ever since we took a picture of that body.
I know. That was pretty cool. I can't believe you guys snuck into that crime scene.
Well, you know, that's what we do in Fort Smith. We cause trouble.
Yeah. Actually, if I could have one of you take another picture in that direction and have the other one come over and see something cool over here.
Just like looking in the
Yeah,
distance?
just look over in another direction like there's nothing wrong.
Is someone going to actually film me? Or
Yeah, and
Right.
cover your ears.
Right. Okay.
Cover your ears, just in case.
I like cool
But
stuff.
it needs to be attractive.
Right.
For the boys.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Oh my
that
gosh.
looks good.
Sis, you look so sweet.
Hey, listen,
What's that?
your
Stranger?
sister's totally lame.
What?
Yeah, she's totally lame.
What? I can't comprehend lame.
You know, I love the taste of doubt in a young person.
Well,
When they doubt who they are and what they are.
am I lame?
I don't know.
Am I
Are you doubting yourself now?
Am I not sick? Am I not sweet?
Oh, you're sweet, all right. Shit.
She's like legit dead.
I know. I'll be over here reading the periodicals.
I don't think you're going to find anything in there to cure this problem. Oh my gosh.
What?
Look at her neck. It looks like the neck from that other Instagram photo you done showed me.
That is weird. Between the 3 hickeys, I see a pair of fangs.
Oh yeah, that's that little loose girl from Instagram. That stuff catches up with you.
Let's not be judgmental. She was free-spirited.
Well, look where that got her.
She did.
We got a problem.
I know. This is the second murder in the Central Library in less than 3 days.
And my thumbs are raw. I don't know how to cope.
I
We're
mean,
gonna have to figure something out.
I use pharmaceuticals, but you're on your own on that.
A small ticket lays on the ground. It reads, Arkansas prom next week.
Look, a ticket. Little Rock High School prom.
Where all your dreams come true.
Unless you're already pregnant.
But come anyway, because your baby daddy may show up. I think we need to look younger and go to the prom.
Hey, I'm really sorry. I can't believe what happened to your sister.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
she was such a skank, but she didn't know where to go.
I just want you to know, I was watching real good when that really attractive out-of-towner came and swept her off her feet.
She always gets swept up by out-of-towners.
I know. He said he was from Kentucky, and away she went.
I know, I was so busy posing, and I thought she was taking pictures, and she wasn't.
Look, Melissa, I know you're really beat up about this.
Yeah, that's why I'm at school today.
But I wanted to, I brought this. Would you go to prom with me? I know we just met at the Instagram wall just last night, but I feel like I had this connection with you. Not like any other I've ever had.
Why, I'm only 14, and I've always wanted to go to senior prom.
I know. Wouldn't it be awesome? And guess what? I'm a senior. You didn't know that, but I am.
Yes! Oscar?
So you'll go?
Yes. My baby daddy's supposed to be there too. But you'll make him so jealous.
Oh, really? All right. I'll pick you up. A DJ sits playing music.
We did? Wait, these baths because I need to freshen up my makeup. Okay, let's just go to the bathroom. Okay. I'm peeing. I'm gonna sit next to you because I've got this compliment.
Doesn't this mirror like crack to you? It makes me look a little cross-eyed.
That's because you're drunk. It's broken now.
Okay, so I gotta talk to you for real about this guy. This guy that you don't know, this like, what's his name, Jonathan?
Oscar!
You like just met him and he's like so much older. I know he tries to say he's 16, but hello, have you seen that guy? I mean, he looks like he's at least 35.
What can I say? I attract all ages.
I know. Well, losing your sister and all, it was hard. But I'm worried that there's just something off about that guy. My mom was telling me, she's the Parks and Recs, head of the Parks and Recs, and she was telling me, she doesn't know I listen, but she was telling me about a little bit about your sister and the Hickeys and the.
Are you saying my sister was a skank? Everyone knows she was.
I know. She totally was. But there was something about the prom tonight that I think something might happen at the prom.
Listen,
And I'm just saying, we've been friends for a long time, and I don't know what I would do if we weren't able to like hang out in the bathroom like this, like girls, and talk about girl things, and I'm just worried. Do you not get any weird vibes? And then my mirror's broken, and my mom's been sucking her thumb all the time lately.
Why did you invite your mom to the prom?
There's a prom going on out here, and you're spending the whole time in the bathroom. Go!
Can I just say it's really weird that your mom came to the prom when she's investigating a murder as a park Parks director, it seems like.
Get where? Go dance.
Listen, don't worry about me. I'm a grown 14-year-old woman. I can take care of myself.
Honey, you better go out there while that dress still fits. Because you're stretching the limits.
Your mom called me fat, and I'm 14 and very upset.
Mom! So I'm really worried. My mirror broke in the bathroom, and I feel like that this is a bad sign, that something's going on. Why aren't you telling me?
I got the big pieces. There's nothing to worry about. I've got all the big pieces.
I'm just gonna be out here outside of the bathroom while y'all finish
It's a
up.
girl's bathroom.
He's such a creep. This is a girl's bathroom. I just zipped my pants up.
This way. Now get you some punch.
Later that night, back behind the school gym. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Oscar.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I've been coping with my sister's death with pills and booze, and I feel great.
Yeah. I know that that baby daddy of yours didn't show up tonight. Kind of interesting.
I noticed that. I was very much looking forward to showing you off.
I don't think you need to worry about him anymore. In fact, I don't think you need to worry about anything anymore.
Are you going to marry me?
I'm gonna do something just as permanent.
Get me pregnant?
Not quite.
Oh, wait just
What
a
the-
second.
Who are you?
I'm the head of Parks and Rec, but I also have a bonus for books. And looky here, I found an Oscar Wilde book that's been missing from the library. Why don't you lean down there and get it?
That could be anybody's book. And why would I just pick up that thing?
Because I am in charge of the Parks and Rec department, which is technically in charge of the high school, which is technically in charge of the prom. So you do what I say and pick up that book.
Yes, ma'am.
This is my friend's mom. She's
Yes,
so
ma'am.
weird.
I got it. You like things in the neck, don't
What?
you?
How? I ran to the county park. I'm weak. I need blood. Me, Oscar, the great vampire of Arkansas, won't die tonight. A ghost from my fans.
Remember me, your hashtag booty call? Because I remember you, you liar, and I'm gonna kill you.
With ghost magic.
With your fear.
No! Don't suck that thumb! Ah! My one weakness! A pile of ashes remain.
Snap.
Keep it going for Swamp Park Town. For 4 people, because that's how math works. If math were comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands up. Make some noise for Double
Hey, we are Double Trouble! How's everybody doing tonight? I love the energy. Tonight, we're going to be doing some improv, but of the naughty kind. Oh, yeah. Well, not that naughty. But what we like to do is get a suggestion about, I want a story about someone in your past who is a bad influence on you.
Or
No,
you.
like you actually know, someone you actually know who would want to share a story about a bad influence when you were younger. Maybe you were a teen, maybe it was an older brother.
Maybe they were the bad ones.
They were the bad ones. Does anyone have a story like that?
This one here.
This one here. Is that fair enough?
I didn't do anything.
Is she telling the truth?
What is your story?
What's your story?
I don't think I have a
You have a story. That's a liar. All right, let's get a real story.
Lightsaber guys in the fire.
She was a preacher's wife, but she was so hard with the Bible in her life.
Oh, okay, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. What else, did she, have a.
Oh, she beat us with random household objects.
She beat you with random household objects. Wow. Yeah. Did she do anything that would, a back of a fly swatter? Was there any redeeming qualities? Anything you liked about her?
Well, no matter if I robbed the bank, she would be like, that was not my daughter, but she'd kick my ass on the way home.
Oh,
she's 80, she's 84 and still can kick my ass.
Wow, so she's real tough, real
Yeah, she
strong.
has a boyfriend 14 years younger, gets more dick than I do.
Oh, whoa!
It's good for her.
All right, is there anything else you want?
Okay, so we have a mom.
Yeah, we got a mom who's really strong. We got, she would beat with random household objects.
As they do.
Very religious. Maybe, anything else you guys
It sounds exactly like my mom's little fine.
All right. Well, when the lights come up, prepare for trouble.
And
trouble. My infinity gauntlet is I, Thanos. Oh wait, a house mom with a little towel? No! Oh no!
It's hot, wet. Dear patrons, or what you call the people who go to church.
Yes, Father.
Please turn your books to page 128, and we will sing the hymnal.
Okay, here we
You
go.
are the best. You up there speaking to us right now. That's the song, and you sing it to me.
You're the best right now.
In harmony.
Okay.
You're the best around. I start up here. I'll start down here.
You're the best around there is. Singing songs to know Mr. Rabbit, I've done something bad. I've done something so bad, Mr. Rabbit. I've done something so very bad. I used my little beaver teeth, and I chewed up a tree, and I blocked off a river, and it definitely overflowed, and a poor child was whisked away in the river.
This is Narnia or something?
This is Narnia! And we only get humans.
Screwing everything up.
I know, we only get humans once every 1,000 years. And this was the chosen one. And she came out, and I couldn't help it. I'm a beaver. So I chewed that tree, I pushed it over, and away she went. She gone. Monster! We're gonna be dead. That witch has got us. We're dead.
I certainly hope so.
Mr. Rabbit! You're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to be my best friend. I'm sitting on this stump, confessing things to you.
I've forgotten the past.
This is the tree I died.
I've forgotten that we were friends.
You did? Oh, you're getting lower. Are you bowing?
I'm just being a buddy.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Mr. Rabbit. I know.
Like this, really.
Yeah. Sure.
Very uncomfortable.
Oh, that's so. Hey. You know what? Can we just forgive what we did? You forgot that we were friends. I forgot that I may or may not have swept away the chosen child in a river, and we are probably screwed because the witch of the winter, or whatever her name is, will destroy our world forever.
Yeah.
So let's let bygones be bygones. I mean, really, you did a worse thing. If I had to be honest.
The witch of the winter. I hear the chosen child has been cast down this river.
No, that's a lie. No, they're alive and real strong.
Oh, your bunny ears.
Super strong.
Your bunny ears just pointing you out.
What?
Oh,
Mr. Rabbit! Rosykins.
Oh, would you like some Turkish delight?
Oh, why, yes, I would. Oh, there's poison! Oh, darn you witch!
You're gonna go to that police station and you're gonna tell them that you didn't do it, even though I know you did, because I can't have you ruining our family's name anymore. Jessica, do you know what you're asking me to do? You call me mother or I will slap you! I will. How dare you disrespect me, your mama? Listen, Brandy, sit down in this chair.
Okay, you know what? I get it. You wanted me to add another. I know you're super strong and you were pulling those 2 cars and you wanted me to get another car and add it. Just so you could pull it, so you could show me that you're the strongest.
Yes? I did all of those things,
But there was an alarm going off in that car, so I ran.
yeah, and now the police have footage of a blonde-headed girl running away, and it makes us look bad. So you're gonna go and say that you don't know who did it, but it wasn't you, and definitely not your mama.
Mom's veins pulsate in rage. Her muscles the size of tree trunks.
Brandy! Now you listen to me. I am your mother, and I will intimidate you for as long as you live. You listen to me. You tell the police officers you saw another woman doing it. It was Julie down the street.
It was Julie! It was Julie!
That's all I need from you. I'm so proud of you, daughter. Okay, the police. Ow! Stop being a little girl! Take it like a normal human adult. I wanted to say a bad word, but you're just a child.
Forgive me, Mother.
Now, speak to the cops. And if you say anything about me, I will beat you with a shoe at home.
All right, welcome to the World Old People Wrestling Competition. We got 3 contestants tonight. The first one, Larry the Lone Star. In his younger years, he was a cowboy. He used to be able to wrestle real bulls. And now, he's wrestling old folk at the Old Folk WWE.
I used to wrestle bulls. Now I wrestle old folk like a man. Like a real man.
And his challengers tonight, a double duo tag out team.
2 people.
Yep, it's Ethel and Gretel.
Ethel! And Gretel!
Ethel and Gretel are real old, but don't let that fool you.
Great for me. You know what else? Grethel's got a boyfriend that's really young.
Whoa, that's cool.
And a cane!
Yeah, and a cane.
And I get more loving than most people do.
Listen, Ethel,
I've
Gretel.
had more loving in 1 year than you've had in a year and a half.
Good job, Larry. You impressed everyone just now.
All right, all wrestlers. I want a good, clean fight. Come out to the match and shake hands. Oh, it's an early back smackdown.
Oh yeah. That's where you hit me in the back of the head. Oh.
Oh, and Larry's down. He's down for the count.
Oh.
Now you're just a hole.
Sir, we're getting a lot of reports. Police Chief, Michael, get in here.
What?
We're getting a lot of reports.
Busy.
The old people are rising up. They're smashing buildings.
They do this every 3 months.
I mean, I feel like the town of Prairie needs to do something about this. I mean, just last week, the old people pushed over a bus and laughed at the young people. And then they snapped their backs.
I'm busy.
Busy?
Yeah.
Police Chief Michael, I can't believe it. You're just reading the newspaper. People are dying out there. They're being snapped like twigs. They're being snapped in half.
Well, tell Barry, the cable guy.
All right. Barry!
He'll do something about
Barry,
it.
get out here!
Yeah.
Barry, come over here. Here's the situation. Old people are taking over the town. They're breaking buildings and snapping people in half.
I know, and they've shut down cable through half the city, and people are pissed off because they
They shut
can't
down the internet.
That's right. There's no internet.
and
We
no
got
Game of
problems.
Thrones, and so people are uprising.
Oh, now you care because there's no Game of Thrones. Now you care.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't care about that?
All right. This is a crack-notch team. The only way to beat old people is prune juice. Here, take your juice. Grab your juice.
I'm here to snap some back.
Oh, quick! Oh, juice! Woo! That was a close one. They pooped. That was a close one. Now we gotta go take care of the rest of this town. Let's save it. Oh, oh, oh. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. Oh.
I'm so happy we're here together, Cletus.
Yes, yes, my little mint julep.
I love when you call me that. It makes me feel young again.
Yes.
Listen,
Oh,
I can't believe we're put here by our grandchildren.
yeah, they put prune juice all over us.
And
Now we're in the hospital from slipping.
Yes!
I had to use Life Alert, but I was okay at the end.
Good, Cletus. And I pooped.
Yeah, I know, that was embarrassing.
That's what the prune juice does.
Listen, maybe beating up the town folk wasn't a good idea. Maybe our super old strength was too much for them.
I just wanted to put them in their place.
I know.
Show them old people matter.
We matter! Beep, beep, beep. Oh.
Oh, hey, I can't lose you today.
No, I'll hold on tight.
I have bets on you going tomorrow, so please.
Well, wait a minute. You're my wife of 60 years. Boop, 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 boop. And you have bets on me dying tomorrow?
Listen, Cletus. If one of us is gonna get out of this hospital bed with some money, it's gonna be me.
I'm so upset. Wheel.
Oh, smooth move, Cletus. Run
I'm
down
looking out the window. I'm not looking at you.
You always run away, Cletus.
That's because you're always betting against me. You bet against my job. You bet against my best friend. You bet against our son. Now look at us. At the end of our days, and we're stuck in this hospital bed, and my old wife is betting against me.
Listen, Cletus. Your job as a beekeeper wasn't bringing in any money.
I love bees!
So yes, I love them. I bet against it.
I'm wearing a bee shirt right now!
And you look ridiculous.
I love bees!
Listen, okay, calm down.
Oh.
Remember, tomorrow. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. You still want something from me. You want me to hold out until tomorrow so you can win a bet with your friends.
Me and Joan are more than friends, Cletus.
What?
So, Cletus.
Oh, what the Joan?
This is my wheelchair.
Joan is tall, Cletus.
Jonas, the tall guy. How dare you take my wife of 16 years? Whoa!
Joan, don't upset him too much. Tomorrow's the day.
Oh, I don't think so. I had a contingency plan. If this was to take place, I'll put my bees right in my wheelchair.
You know I'm allergic to bees,
Yep.
Cletus.
I'm about to open the, wait, whoa, nurse? Nurse?
Hello. I am not just a simple nurse. I am from the future.
Whoa.
And I have come to offer...
Wait. We gotta go back. You're from the future?
Yes, and I came back to freeze your bodies and these bees because in the future there are no bees and there are no honey.
And no bodies?
So wait, what you're saying is bees is super important for the world. And maybe it was a good thing that I spent my life caring for bees. bees.
That's bullcrap, quit
Oh, I've heard enough. Future lady, freeze me up. Let's go save the future. I'm ready. Later.
It's comprised of just our artistic director and whoever she deems is worthy enough to be on stage with her. Because she is that into herself so much to where you just like, she just feels that way. Lucky enough to actually be on stage with her. So you should be lucky, you should be blessed. Pray to your gods that she will allow you on stage with her. Get your hands clapping. Make some noise for it, yes!
This is 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping.
I just wanted to see if James would like actually dance, and he got so close. I'm so proud
I
of
was
you.
so close.
You're so
Well,
close.
at any point in my life, I'm 10 seconds away from dancing. And I'm holding.
All right,
so,
that's it. Yeah.
So I'm James Murray. I'm just going to get Christella's asked me to come up with a suggestion, and I want to use the assistance of the entire front row here, if you don't mind. Okay, so here's the thing. You don't have to even say anything up here. Here's the beautiful thing here. You just have to come up with a sentence. Any sentence at all. Let's say it's four words long, and you don't have to tell me. Tell the person next to you. They're going to tell the person next to you. They're going to tell the person next to you. And then you'll just tell us what you think it was. If it's perfect, then great. We're going to vamp for a little bit. Just say a sentence like telephone style, and we're going to see what we get here in a second. So, while they're doing that, I'm going to say this is the 4th time I'm improvising with Christella and next. Very exciting. We don't improvise enough, so we're excited to do this today.
Exactly.
We've got a script. We've been rehearsing it. We've been doing all sorts of things. So
this doesn't even matter because we're already working this out.
we're working this out. Whatever it says, I paid this guy $5. It's going to work out just fine. It's going to be about cockroaches. We have that cockroach scene.
Yes.
The thing. Anyway, it's going to be hilarious. So I know.
Exactly.
So
we practiced our unicorns backstage.
just let me. If I could measure the stage, I've not played on this stage yet, so I'm excited to be here. I'll make sure.
7, 8. I've actually played on it and I haven't measured it.
Okay. So, sir, have they given you the suggestion?
Yes.
What is it?
My mom said to call or she'll spank me.
It was 4 words, dude.
4 words! That's what I got.
With modern contractions, anything is possible.
Okay, my mom told me to call or she'd spank me.
I don't know what y'all heard.
Oh, you lied.
I think it's beautiful, and a hand for this section of the audience.
Okay, so.
Yes.
All right, when the lights come up, a scene about all of that.
I just think Skylar needs boundaries. Skylar needs boundaries, and you encourage him. Now, I would not believe. I'll take 2 steps back here. I would not pretend to give parenting advice. However, I've read a lot of internet articles, and I know a lot about boundaries, setting expectations. Use of physical force is always frowned upon, regardless of what older generations say.
Your aura is so dark.
And I've already said thank you to that 3 times now. I don't know. I just don't know that applies in the situation here. I feel like if Skylar doesn't have boundaries, he's never going to leave Fortnite.
Fortnite is his passion, Principal Johnson. Do you think I would never stop you from your passion, which is apparently golf socks?
These socks, they're a symbol. They're a symbol of my care for all the children at this very private 30-student school. And I would hate to think your tuition money is not being spent to better Skylar's life for the future. And Skylar's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th generations. We cannot guarantee fit just yet.
You should relax and have some of this herbal tea. It's made with oolong, goobong, iho, and just a tiny bit of whiskey. Your aura, it could lighten up. I sense a fearful little boy. Did your mother spank you when you were little?
I was not prepared for that question.
Oh, Principal Johnson, I can see into your future. I can see into your soul.
Oh, please leave my soul out of this. Sarah Bell, I believe me, I appreciate when you bring liquids to my office. I think that's great.
Oh, I brought more than liquids. I brought healing crystals. I brought a magic 8-ball.
Yeah.
And I brought a Doobie Brothers album.
Sarah Bell, Mrs. Sarah Bell, I still don't know where your first name ends.
It's like Madonna, Cher, Lizzo, Sarah Bell. I don't believe in the patriarchy of last names. I think we can all be noticed as who we are. I am Sarah. Healing crystal, healing crystal, healing crystal. And you are Principal Johnson, but you have a first name?
It's Jeffrey. But Jeffrey Johnson, it doesn't work.
Jeffrey. Say it out into the ether. Let me hold this crystal chest of crystal on your chest. Be Jeffrey. Don't be Principal Johnson. Be Jeffrey.
I am Principal Jeffrey Johnson, Master of Education. I have so many more titles I want to add.
Okay, go ahead.
Enlightener, Bringer of Truth, Dreamscaper.
F&M lover.
Did I think that or did I say it? I have to. As I mentioned before, I have to know my boundaries, and of course, even though it is parent-teacher night, I must keep a professional distance between us, and that's really tough with you. Compared to all the other parents at this school, you don't seem to take any of my suggestions for Skylar's well-being. I have taken several courses. I keep up with the literature. I care about your child.
I care about my child. And I care that you care about my child. And I care that you care about all the children, but caring about the child in you. Who cares about the child in you? Well, Jeffrey, Master of Education, Surveyor of Personal Inadequacies, Judger of Children.
No, I don't judge children. I simply...
Judger of parents. Judger of parents who just want to...
Sarah Bell, this is not an insult. I do not mean this to be an insult, but can you tell me right now...
I'm burning sage.
Sarah Bell, I need to ask you a question. This is not a slight at your parenting. Do you know where Skylar is right now?
Up your butt.
I'm just going to close the window.
Yes, why did we put this private school next to a proctologist? I don't know. Rent is cheap, and for 30 kids, you can fit about whatever space you want. That's neither here nor there. That's just banter. But if you don't know where Skylar is right now, I feel like if you're not watching Skylar, together we can't work. To improve his life, you've got a lot of ideas and crystals and thoughts about letting Skylar do what he wants. You know what he told me this morning when he left at 9:30 a.m.? He said, I've got things to do, people to be. And then he left. He called the authorities. He just was in the coffee shop next door. Also, he likes coffee.
He's an old soul. He's a young body, but an old soul. Jeffrey, how can I kill the child within him when it was never there to begin with?
I believe in looking, much like you, a holistic approach to every child. And your child may be an old soul, but according to the laws in the state of Oklahoma, he must go to school.
He is learning from the book of life.
Now, I want to know this specifically. Does this Book of Life have another title? Or
It's just the book of life. It comes from a magical, mystical place. I didn't want to show it to you, but you have given me no other choice.
I can see the book?
You can see the book.
You did bring a lot of things in with you. Every time you visit, it takes you 30 minutes to set up.
This is from the ancient times. You can see its leather boundary and its parchment papers. It's written in Sanskrit and Pig Latin.
It's very interesting. So, help me understand your parenting style. What does this tell you about Skylar?
It says, be the child. Know the child. Let the child be free to know themselves. And in that, when they know themselves, you will know them. And they will know you, and you will get along just fine. That's just page 1. On the second page it says, don't forget your inner child. Don't forget the pain that you once felt when your inner child was squelched. When your inner child was told no. When you wanted to walk over to the coffee shop at 9:30 in the morning and play Fortnite. Don't forget your inner child.
Says Fortnite.
Yes, this is a very prophetical, book.
I must say 2 things. 1, your grasp on translation of Pig Latin is amazing. But the second, I think you might be onto something. Are you presently working in any capacity at all?
Yes.
What do you do for, I mean, I know the tuition crisis here, but I've never been able to get a straight answer from you. What do you do for a living?
Drink this tea.
So you sell tea. You make tea for people to drink. Oh, that's really good. This is not black tea. This is.
It's
green
tea. It's gulong and gupong and just a touch of blood.
Crimson tea.
It's very good. Thank you.
And now I'll read your tea leaves, because I am a featured teller. And it says, Principal Johnson. That says Jeffrey right there. If you don't follow your heart, then you will live a sad, lonely, abysmal life. It says abysmal right there. You can actually say B, something with a Y in the middle of it. It's there.
Wow.
I'm going to ask the magic 8-ball. Will Jeffrey live an abysmal life if he doesn't chase his dreams? Outlook not so good.
Try it again. Try it again. That's the first one doesn't count.
Is he going to die alone and in despair if he doesn't follow his heart? Solid yes, bro. The magic 8-ball does not lie. Here, I didn't want to do this.
But you brought the stuff.
Oh, this is the biggest healing crystal that I have.
That's amazing.
It's really heavy, too. Put your hands on it.
Okay, but carry it or do?
No. Do you feel that?
You're shaking it. You're shaking it. You're shaking it.
I know, because it's heavy. But
Oh. That's not the spirit.
No,
that's just
no,
gravity.
that's just
okay,
my
sorry.
arms. Okay, yeah.
Apologize.
Okay, but now I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to think about the saddest kid moment that you've ever had in your life. Are you seeing it, Jeffrey? Are you seeing it?
No.
Is it there?
Oh, no.
I know.
I'm 5 years old.
Uh-huh.
I'm at Chuck E. Cheese.
Uh-huh.
I'm in the ball pit, and I'm hiding. And then I come out, and the restaurant's closed. Oh. Whoa.
You just released that memory. It's in the ether now. See it flying away, flying away.
I just remembered this. I just remembered this terrible.
But now, it's gone. It's gone, Jeffrey. Don't you feel lighter?
I feel you know, maybe you should be doing this job.
Okay.
Here's the chair.
Okay.
As you know, I don't believe in desks. Tell me, just for a few minutes, humor me, please. What changes would you make to the Dunhurst Gifted Children's Program?
Oh, let the children explore the subjects they want to explore. Teach them about taxes and investments, how to balance a checkbook. Teach them that college is not for everyone, that you can get by on a technical degree.
This is really surprising, these ideas. I thought, you're being very practical here.
Just because I'm ethereal doesn't mean I'm not practical. Jeffrey, we have to teach our children to connect to the land with their minds, but connect to the ether with their spirit.
Oh.
Yeah, let that resonate. That was some deep shit. Not everybody is meant to take your journey. Skylar's not meant to take your journey. Maybe you're not even meant to have taken your journey.
This leaves me in a tough spot. It really does.
You kind of want to quit, but you have a mortgage.
I do. I've got a lot of student loans and a mortgage. And I'm here with a lot of minds to be sculpted, and you've just shown me that it's just been a waste.
It's not been a waste. Anything you give with your whole heart is not a waste. It's a beautiful thing. But give to yourself first. The cup that runneth dry cannot runneth over.
So you're saying I should drink more of that tea?
Yes. I'll put some extra whiskey in it.
Wait, what?
Extra whiskey? It really sets off the oolong oolong tea.
Oh, so we're just drinking today.
Okay.
You know, Maribel, we have announcements that we make. I like to inspire the children every day.
I like the way that you renamed me. Maribel instead of Sarabel.
Oh.
You're so free.
I am. It's freeing. I might even not go by Jeff anymore. I might go by Meth. Stuff's powerful.
Just give yourself over to the waves of the tea and the whiskey, and let your spirit be alive. Light the sage and do the dance of the free. Yeah, that was some deep shit.
So I was about to make an announcement. I've got a schedule here of announcements for each day, and of course for Thursdays, I usually inspire with, teach a man to fish, he will eat for a lifetime. And it's a sort of an inspirational saying. You can give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, and you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. And I usually say that on Thursdays, but I can't help.
Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did. Okay, so I'll say that tomorrow instead. Today is a gift. That's why they call it a present. And tomorrow is a... What is tomorrow? Because that's what I'm saying the saying, so...
A fresh day with no mistakes in it. Meth.
Yeah. I like the sound of it. When you say it like that, meth.
Messed up.
Meffed up. It's messed up.
Well, I mean, just, maybe we could do this again on a less institutional level.
Less institutional, so in the cafeteria or in the classroom, perhaps on the 10 by 10 play yard. It's very small right there. But they can run and they can play.
Just right next to the proctologist, yeah.
Do you mind if we go to the play yard right now?
Just fuck him.
Please, come with me to the play yard. There's also stairs to the play yard.
Yeah, I'm going to take the stairs to the play yard.
So this is it.
This is really small.
This is where the children, the 30 children, they play. They just...
This little area.
Oh,
right
they
here.
have a game.
What do they play?
It's called Run Back.
Run back?
Right, it's Run Back. You want me to show you Run Back?
Yes. I
So-
love the fact that you put your whiskey in your jacket. That's awesome.
It's an empty glass. I'm not a barbarian, but here's the children. They play a game called Run Back. Okay? So watch me here.
Okay.
And then I run back. And the kids, they will run back and forth, and
Like little caged animals. Like a dog kennel.
most of them just run back and forth, but that's when Skylar said, you know, I've got places to be, and he just walked away. And in a way, I was mad, but now I'm starting to see it.
Were you mad or were you jealous?
I think you're onto something. I can't just walk out of here anytime I want. Or can I?
Matt, let's get coffee.
Let's get coffee.
Let's just walk out of here.
Let's just walk out of here. I know there are several other parents waiting to see me, but
No, Meth, not today. Today, we get coffee.
Yeah, so we're doing some improv tonight. I don't know what's actually happening.
Tell them how we started, or where we started.
Oh, cool. I guess. Sure. So, by a round of applause, who was at the first ever Bitsing show?
Woo!
One person.
That's good enough.
That's good
4
enough.
years, that's good retention.
No, it's good. That means there's more people than we started. Bitsing started at a place called Guild Hall down on 23rd Street. That was not a real theater, but a makeshift one, and as opposed to a real one. And like lyric
guerrilla
theater
style.
Yeah, guerrilla. It was really fun, and the theater was it was just like it was BYOB. So like not
like heavily BYOB.
Yeah. We got a little too trash most nights the way to the show, and then we gussied up, we matured a little bit. We only get a little drunk now. JK. and so we were doing that down at Guild Hall. It was really fun, and we developed and we built over time. We've always had a band. The concept was live music with real musicians as opposed to automaton robots, which you could have, I guess.
I hate on Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese!
No, fuck Chuck E. Cheese. Okay. And now we're here, and we're playing music, and we have lovely improvisers who are going to come improvise for you, and it's been a wild ride. And the journey started because Ken and I wanted to do a show for our birthday. So we both turn ages in May. That's how birthdays work. And so I will be 31 this year. And Kendon will be, he can reveal his age if he wants to. I won't do that, but 30 something. Older than me. And so, but.
You're going to be a 21-year-old self. I will be a 21-year-old strong, independent black woman.
That's because you can be whatever you want to be, Hunty.
I can be whatever I want to be, Hunty. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready to meet Bitsing? Yeah! All right, we'll make some noise for the cast of Bitsing! That's a lot of PBRs and a lot of whiskey in 4 years. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this show just like we have started all of our shows with a game called A Toast. A toast! That's right. That's all you have to do is repeat a toast when you hear a toast. Oh, and by the way, when you hear someone say yeah, then you have to take a drink and say yeah. So, can I get something you don't normally toast to?
Yeah!
What is this?
Anthrax.
Anthrax. Yeah, a toast. A toast! A toast! we would not be paranoid about opening our mail? And really, shouldn't we all be a little paranoid about opening our mail? Yeah?
A toast to paranoia. Because paranoia keeps you on your toes and makes sure that you do things like check your rear window and get STD checks. Yeah?
In the state of Oklahoma, where actually you're just supposed to abstain, because if you're having sex and somehow you're not pure, and then everybody looks at you weird, and then you're like, oh, am I a hoe because I like to get some penis? I don't know. Yeah?
A toast! Getting some penis!
Yeah!
What? A toast to not getting the pee.
Miss!
A toast to peeing. My God, isn't that a relief? After you get in the car and you see the sign that says clean restrooms, and it means the restrooms are clean, you're not supposed to. Yeah? A toast!
A toast to clean restrooms. Don't we want them? Don't we want them all across the country clean? Because we hate walking into those slime pools. Yeah?
A toast to slime pools, because they're great and they remind me of my Thursday night.
A toast to Slimer from Ghostbusters. Because visual effects don't get the notoriety that they deserve in movies and film and all other kinds of art. Yeah?
A toast to female Ghostbusters, because fuck the man!
A toast to penises and fucking men!
To fucking men, man! They think they're doing some shit, and they're like, hey, I'll do this when I get home, and then they don't, and then you're like, what the fuck? I thought you were gonna do that, and they're like, I don't know, I'm playing some weird game with a bunch of 13-year-olds from fucking Bangladesh, right?
A toast! A toast to feeling like that half of the stage hates my guts! Because my plumbing is different than their plumbing! Yeah!
Do your plumbing, whatever it may be. You don't need to tell us and we don't need to see it.
A toast to plumbers, because they'll pipe the shit right out of your house. Yeah?
A toast to piping the shit right out of your house, because that's like all I did all of college.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our next game that we're going to play is a game called ABC Rhapsody. Let's get two people up. What they're going to be doing is they're going to be performing an improv scene. They're going to have to rap their way through the improv scene. And because it's ABC Rhapsody, they have to go in alphabetical order. If ever they come out of order, it is your job to kick the person that was wrong out temporarily of that game by simply chanting the next letter in the alphabet. Like, for example, if we start with the letter D and we say, don't go in there, and TJ says, forget about it, he skipped E, then everybody gets to go E, 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 until someone jumps in and picks up from the letter E. Ladies and gentlemen, what's a letter that you would like us to start with?
Q.
I heard G is what I heard. There it is. So we're going to start with the letter G. And where is a place where you see different types of people?
The mall.
The mall. Great. All of these are taking place at the mall. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Noah, hit me with that sick beat!
How'd you get in this long line?
I don't know, wish you were mine.
Just say hey and I'll be fine.
Hey, of my life, you are wrong.
Let me go shop here in the mall.
Might you think I'm
got more to say. Unless you got something to say, you should simply walk away.
Until that day, I'll just stay here.
Well, I'm looking at you, just standing right there.
X-ray vision, I feel it.
Yes, I'm using it now.
Zoinks!
All right.
Baby, I'm not gonna play.
Can't play with me.
Don't you let it seep this in.
Everybody knows you can't.
What you were trying to say?
Gosh, I don't know what I said.
Hey, I don't know what you want.
I do know what I really, really want.
Just ask me later on.
Jay! Man, you looking good.
No, you know who I know.
Oh, please, I know what you know.
Please, baby, please. Come on.
Quit doing that.
Really? That's what you're gonna wear?
Say, what you trying to say?
Tell me that's not your outfit for today. Very, very ugly. That's your fit. I really think we need some more clothes right now, please.
What are you trying to say? That I'm fat?
Yeah?
Two for $1.
I don't have any of that. Wonderful. Off to a great start. So do it at home. Try to rap the alphabet. Our next game that we're going to play, it sounds like a song. This is for myself, Christella, and Christy. Christella and Christy are going on an epic adventure somewhere. Where are they going?
France.
They're going to France.
It's so epic!
It's so epic. It's going to be like super big. It's going to be like going to Narnia, but it's going to France style. And at some point, they're going to have something that's actually stopping them, or that ends up getting in their way of going on this trip.
Riot police in Paris.
What is that?
Riot police in Paris.
Riot police in Paris? That is very political. And if you know anything about Bitsing, the only political thing we do is drink. So, is there something else? What is that?
Dragon.
Dragon! Oh, Dragon will stop them. Yeah, wonderful. Dragon will stop them from getting to France. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, count this down with me. Oh, here's how the game works, by the way. You should know. But basically, they're going to be doing an improv scene. At any point, our music director, Kyle Gossett, on the at any point, he's going to troll us and say, sounds like a song, to which we have to make the last phrase that we said into a song. And it'll be some sort of wonderful Broadway hit. So, without further ado, an epic adventure going to France.
Yeah, you need those ski poles, like, yeah. I mean, you know what? Listen, they got that fancy water over in Europe, so I'm taking 2 pairs of underwear, some leggings, a shirt that I can wear for 4 days without getting arm funk, and 24-pack of Aquafina. Samantha.
I can't lift it! I can't lift it! I can't lift it! I can't lift it! I can't.
All right, I might have to take out some of that Aquafina.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do your thing for a second. When you're ready, I'll just say a thing.
Go ahead and say it.
All right. Listen, Samantha, I know that Dad always says I'm the smartest, but you really thought this through. I only brought ski poles. That's it. I'm going nude. We're gonna enjoy Paris because I hear that people love sexy time in Paris.
Sounds like a song.
Yeah.
People love sexy time in Paris.
Hold on, I feel like singing.
All right, tell me all about sexy time in Paris, Martha.
Well, that's all I have right now. Well, that's all I got. Well, that's all I have right now. Well,
He says, wee wee.
Sounds like a song. A man who says, wee wee.
I mean, the thought of it makes my mouth water. All my life, all I have wanted is a man who says wee wee. Double entendre, I know, but it means everything to me. I want him to say yes, and I want him to say me. And when he says we, I want him to mean him and me. I just want a man to say we. I just want a man to say we. I want it to mean yes and him and me. I just want a French man to say oui,
Dad would be so proud of us, Samantha.
I know, just trying to go to France again.
Oh, what do you do in France?
We are trying to find men.
Yes.
And maybe ski a little bit.
With his wolf.
Aren't we all trying to find men in France?
Are there no men in France?
There are men in France, but they are all taken.
Maybe we should try Slovakia.
Oh, so you say France is not good enough?
Well, I mean, we just specifically told your request was to find a man, and you said literally there are no men.
No, I said there are no single men. That does not mean that you cannot take a man from another woman like we do in France.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, listen, I don't want to argue with the dragon because you got the fire thing and all that, but you did not have that qualifier. You did not say single initially.
I'm sorry, hold on a second. You mean like there are some dudes here that like we want to be taken by somebody else? Hello.
Yes, it is true. For France is much like myself. It is a touch of Game of Thrones.
Sounds like a song. A touch of Game of Thrones.
Oh God, people are gonna die.
You try to come to France, but you found something you simply don't know. France is a touch of Game of Thrones. That's right. Who's the king right now? We don't know, cause we don't want spoilers. That's right, we aren't the babies, we are merely grown. In France, brothers and sisters, they sleep with each other. Why? Because France is a touch of Game of Thrones. Yes, France is a touch of Game of Thrones. France is a touch of Game of Thrones. Something that you have never, ever known. France is a touch of Game of Thrones. Remember me as the best king you had, France, and don't cry for me, Paris. Now, Wonderful. It's fitting that last game was about Game of Thrones at the end, because our next game is going to be a lovely game about sex. It's called Sex With Me. Can we get some lovely sexy time music from our lovely big team band? There it is. Is there somebody who's celebrating a birthday, anniversary, something like that tonight? Make some noise. Nope. Well, is there somebody that would love to come on stage and just be loved on? Yeah! Can we get a chair for this lovely lady? What's your name? Sierra. Sierra. Everybody say hi, Sierra. Hi, Sierra. You're going to be loved on right now because Big Sing is going to compare our love to you by whatever the audience suggests. And we're going to sing it to you as well. You might be pregnant by the end of the show. Can I get like an occupation you always wanted to be as a child but never got a chance to be? Astronaut! An astronaut. Sex with me is like an astronaut. Sometimes my rocket goes off accidentally.
Sierra, our sex is like an astronaut because I'm gonna take you all the way to the moon.
Like you have to use them at work. It's unique to your work, so not like a paperclip because like a lot of offices use that. So what is that? I heard something over here, man. Stethoscope. Stethoscope, right. Something is like a stethoscope.
Sierra, just like a stethoscope. I like to put some lube on you and rub you all over somebody's chest.
Sierra, our sex is just like a stethoscope. If you blow too hard, it will hurt. God damn it, that hurt. Christopher Walken. Our sex with me is like Christopher Walken. Sierra is like Christopher Walken. Sometimes it needs more cowbell. More cowbell.
Because since I live with my parents, they always Christopher walking in on us, you know what I mean? Christopher Walken, I wanna give you this watch, yeah, I hid in the war. Where'd you hide it? Where'd you hide it? I'm a very talented middle-aged white man. Yes, I am. Great. Anything at all now, let's dinosaur. What is this? Dinosaur. What, I heard dinosaur? Great. Sex with me is like a dinosaur.
That's easy.
I always use teeth. One at a bar, you're missing out.
Our show's done, guys.
Then we have one more show. We have one more game before intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Our next game. There's going to be compilation album with Kyle Gossett and TJ Brown.
Hello! Hi, TJ. You know what I like?
What do you like, Kyle?
Having sex with dinosaurs. You know what else I like?
You like compilation albums.
Why did you know?
Because that's what our infomercial is all about. On my DVR, I record it every night at 2 a.m. Compilation album.
And you,
Kyle and TJ.
And you don't masturbate to it. All right.
No, I don't. Okay, our compilation album is 91 of the best CDs of music you've ever heard.
There's 91 of them. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Trust
7,
us.
8,
They're all there.
13, 14, 15, 16.
91 of them.
91.
And the reason we can offer them to you for only $19.99 is because no one buys CDs anymore.
I regret the streaming business.
And we have every song we can get the rights to for a very low price.
And you know what? They're all about a specific occupation. What job is that? Marine biologist. Of course. This is 91 CDs that we've compiled about marine biologists. They exist.
All genres of music, Kyle.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Sometimes people write music about marine biologists and I'm like, that's ridiculous. And then sometimes people write them and I'm like, that's good. Like,
these are the ridiculous.
These are.
Yeah. So we should like start letting them hear some of the songs.
Yeah. So my favorite one was this. Remember the golden age of country, late 80s, early 90s.
Yes.
Garth Brooks, Reba McEntire,
and the other ones.
Right. This is nothing like that. But it's that style. So it's golden age country. Guitars are being broken by the end of the song.
Yeah.
We're all having a good time. That marine biologist song, Ceviche.
In the Oklahoma City area.
And it's especially sung under the sea, Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Speaking of mermaids, remember that one rap tune that was on this CD compilation?
Oh yeah, it was like Snoop Dogg style.
Yeah, and it was called "You Don't Need No Sperm Whale to Make a Baby."
out here, cause you don't need a sperm, baby, not in here. That's right, we gonna show you. You're gonna learn everything you didn't know. We are coming real. We are the real fucking deal. So you might as well sit back and relax, cause we gonna lay down all the facts.
Hey, guess what? Hey!
Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what?
Hey!
Guess what?
Guess what?
What?
Hey! Guess what? Guess what?
Hey!
You need a sperm well to make a baby. You don't need a sperm well
to make a baby. All it takes to make a baby is the night to get a little crazy. If you simply take a drink, you will have a baby. What, you didn't think that you could be the person now? You didn't think that you would drown in the sorrows and a baby too? That's right, your baby's coming for you. Hey, guess what?
Guess what?
You don't need a sperm cell to make a baby.
What?
What? Hey! Guess what? You don't need a sperm well to make a baby.
What? A womb is a special place for only some people's face. A sperm well is a big something, and it will give you a baby. That's lottery. And if you want to get married, it's too late because the sperm well will get married. I think it said sperm well, not sperm well.
Hey! Guess what? You don't need a sperm well to make a baby. That's called science, boy. Hey! Guess what? You don't need a sperm well to make a baby. Bigger baby, 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 bigger baby. Now you've received all the knowledge. That's right, you have gone to college. I know you trying to squirm, but simply we all have sperm. That's right, and you need that. That's all you need to make a baby. That's all you need is a little sperm to simply make a tiny little baby. Hey! Guess what?
Guess what?
You don't need the sperm well to make a baby. Hey! Guess what?
Guess what?
You don't need a sperm well to make a baby.
Make a baby.
Running down the street.
See? I remember that song. They ran out of money to finish it. It just kind of ended accidentally. It was kind of. Everyone thought it was on purpose, and it wasn't.
Well, it was when Martha Stewart went to jail.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg ran out of money.
Yeah.
It's recorded facts, people. Y'all all like you know. Anyway.
Remember that love song on the compilation album?
Yeah, I do, TJ. I was about to talk about it.
Yeah. Tell me, Kyle. Tell me about it.
So there was this love song, from a musical by Sondheim that wasn't ever recorded.
The marine biology musicals.
Yeah,
genre.
it was actually Stephen Sondheim's version of The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. But instead of a mermaid, it was a waitress from West 57th Street.
which was under the sea.
And she had a fish tank.
Yeah.
And she was in love with the starfish that was in the fish tank.
Yeah.
And she called him Prince Eric.
And so the song was called Under the Meme.
Under the meme.
Under the meme.
Me. As in M-E, like the second person pronoun.
Something better.
Bubbles.
Something better.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. It's about me today.
It is. It is. I feel like we should all sing this together, okay? Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for more musical improv? Yeah. Well, this song isn't made up, but we're gonna sing it. Sweet Caroline. That's literally the whole song. Good night! That's it. Also, I don't know if that was the right key.
It's Bitsing.
Milk time and said no. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready for the second act of Bitsing? So the next game we're gonna play, it's a game for everybody. It's called Family of Wolves. Let's get a nice line here. Wonderful. Look at them, they're howling.
I know.
Great. What we're gonna do basically is we're gonna be raised by a family of whatever it is that you suggest. We're gonna throw some sort of one-liner joke out there. You're gonna hear some sort of joke by everybody. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be super energetic, and you'll love it. So to get me started, let's see here. Let's get some sort of occupation is fine.
Fisherman.
Fisherman. Wonderful. On the count of the musicians. 2, 3, 4.
Family of fishermen, family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
I will say this, my mother was a hooker. 2, 3, 4.
Family of fishermen, family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
We don't like to talk often about our grandma. Her name was Annette.
2, 3, 4. Family of fishermen, family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
My dad left everything around.
2, 3, 4. Family of fishermen, family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
I gotta be honest, that was a fish stick move.
Family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
We never got grounded or anything in my family. My parents just made us feel guilty.
Family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
So my sisters and I always had to use summer's eve.
Family of fishermen, family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
Nothing. I'm just gonna stand here and flounder.
2, 3, 4. Family of fishermen, we were raised by family of fishermen.
I'm best when I'm raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have any object at all? Any object at all?
Cell phone.
What is that? Cell phone. Family of cell phones. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Family of cell phones, family of cell phones, we were raised by family of cell phones.
We never got grounded when we got in trouble. My parents would just flip. 2, 3, 4.
Family of cell phones, family of cell phones, we were raised by family of cell phones.
We were often put on hooks, but then sometimes we'd go wireless.
2, 3, 4.
Family of cell phones, family of cell phones, we were raised by family of cell phones.
I'm still trying to figure out how to hang up.
2, 3, 4. Family of cell phones, family of cell phones, we were raised by family of cell phones.
So, you like Megabytes?
2, 3, 4.
Family of sailboats, family of sailboats. We were raised by a family of sailboats.
Our favorite pickup line has and will always be, can you queer me now?
Family of sailboats, family of sailboats. We were raised by a family of sailboats.
Well, so Mom and Dad had to work really hard for our money, so we couldn't get that fancy shit like AT&T, so we had to get that Bing Wireless or some shit.
My father was always like my cell phone, always looking for bars.
Well, we really knew how to interface.
Great, let's do any celebrity at all. I heard Celine Dion. Yeah, that's a good one. Family of Celine Dion.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion. 2, 3, 4. Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion.
I still don't know what that's a boot.
Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion.
Regardless, my heart will go on.
Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion.
I love my father because he basically gambled a bunch of debt and made my mother stay in Vegas for longer than she should have been.
2, 3, 4. Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion.
Once more, you open the door, and that's just the way it is. Without you.
2, 3, 4. Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion.
Yeah, so I just haven't seen the movie Titanic. There's no punchline.
2, 3, 4. Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion.
We would Celine Dion mustard right on those hot dogs.
Family of Celine Dion, family of Celine Dion. We were raised by a family of Celine Dion.
People always thought our family was sad, but we were just long in the face.
Family of Celine Dion.
One more, anything at all. It's a wild card. What do you want? Well, I heard octopus. Family of octopus. Y'all are very seaworthy tonight. Octopus is
8, 7, 6. Just kidding. 2, 3, 4.
Family of octopus, family of octopus. We were raised by a family of octopus.
We never ran out of ink.
2, 3. Family of octopus. We were raised by a family of octopus.
Now who goes?
We never ran out of ink.
2, 3, 4. Family of octopus, family of octopus. We were raised by a family of octopus.
My dad would always say, when you gonna grow some tentacle?
2, 3, 4. Family of octopus, family of octopus. We were raised by a family of octopus.
It got super weird after we were born because my mom killed my dad.
2, 3, 4. Family of octopus, family of octopus. We were raised by a family of octopus.
I like to refer to this as my octopi.
Sucker this.
Family of octopus, family of octopus. We were raised by a family of octopus.
Is it just me, or has anyone else noticed that the black octopi have much longer tentacles?
We were raised by a family of octopus.
Every time we got grounded, they would just cut off one of our arms and wait for it to grow back.
Family of octopus, family of octopus. We were raised by a family of octopus.
Hey! You like suction?
Family of octopus.
time of night, yes. We're going to do... no, you're already saying no. Go ahead, we have a plan for you. Ladies and gentlemen, someone yell out your favorite, not a Disney movie, not like a cartoon, but an actual fairy tale. What's your favorite fairy tale?
Rapunzel.
Rumpelstiltskin. Yes.
Rumpelstiltskin. What happens in Rumpelstiltskin?
All you fucking
What? You said what?
Damn, I have to remember?
Yeah. You want to yell, yes, do it for us. But I don't remember what happened. Anybody can answer.
He's like, yo, give me your firstborn, I'll make you fucking golden thread and shit.
If you don't give me your firstborn, I'll make you fucking Hold on. I'm trying to process here. Because y'all didn't know you were going to be questioned about it. I heard, if you don't give me your firstborn, I'll make you fucking golden shit. Okay, so what actually happens in Rapunzel? I see a hand there.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Okay, so there's this princess. And she's like hanging out by some woods and she sees this freaking gnome or some shit named Rumpelstiltskin. Princess!
What's the gnome's name?
Firstborn kid, your life will be dope. And she's like, she has her firstborn and she's like, I love this fucking baby. This is my shit, I can't give you this kid. And she's like, and this dude is like, bitch, I got a bunch of hay. You can take some of this straw with this fucking thread wheel like that. Thread wheel shit. And spin that into gold. Gold. It's like some Amish shit. With some
Lovely. That's quite a bit. Does he have to guess the name or something? He has to guess his name, right? What significance is the name?
weird name.
No, I know the name, but what happens if someone
Guesses it correctly, she keeps her kids.
keeps her kids? And the money? Thank you for articulating that in a way that doesn't have to use the word fuck or No, that's wonderful. So that's like, yeah, that's
He stomps himself to death.
He stomps himself to death? God.
This is macabre.
I feel like we have quite a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, so just real quick, how does there's a female in it. It was Rumpelstiltskin. What's the female's name?
Princess.
Princess is her name. And how do they meet each other?
She's walking through some woods and she sees a fire and he's dancing around.
So she's like a Klansman. Cool. I think we have enough. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to do a Hamilton style. Is there a motto for this? What's the lesson learned for Rumpelstiltskin?
Don't sell your kids for money.
Don't sell your kids for money. Great. Without further ado, we're going to do a Hamilton style musical about Rumpelstiltskin.
What the game is, but
Don't sell your kids for money. Don't sell your kids for money. Don't sell your see. Because still, at the end of the day, there's a princess that has to be saved. That's right, and we don't still know Rumpelstiltskin's, well, name.
I remember dreams. He was dancing around a fire. I remember dreams. Can you tell me his name? I think it was. Okay. Hold on, just give me a second. Okay, I've been out for a little
So
while.
as the princess took a second, she's wondering what did she do? She's wondering how she had to sell her kids. Yes, it's true.
Memory rewind! Memory rewind! Memory rewind! Memory rewind! Memory rewind! Memory rewind!
Hey, I don't know what you're feeling, but my name is Rumpelstiltskin. Shit!
That's right, give me my baby back, motherfucker!
Alright, hey, I guess you won, so I guess you can go take back your son. I guess you learned a lesson to the story, but I still think you're gonna be sorry.
You're feeling bold. We also get your pile of gold.
That's right! Taxes! When the king and queen gonna take all of your green!
What?
That's right!
Taxes.
Taxes!
Taxes.
Tariffs and taxes! Tariffs and taxes! Taxes and tariffs!
Don't sell your kids for money. Don't sell your kids for money. Don't sell your kids for money. Go, 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 go. Don't sell your kids for money. Don't sell your kids for money. Don't sell your kids for money. Go, 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 go.
What's the lesson to be learned? I wonder what did I have learned? I guess the lesson is pretty much the same. If you don't want people to know, then don't fucking yell out your fucking name.
Don't sell your money. Don't sell your kids for 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 money. Everybody, don't sell your kids for money. 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 Don't sell your kids for money.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you had a great time tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, we've been kid sitting. If you were thinking about selling your kids tonight, I hope you've learned a lesson. We offer classes here at OKC Improv. You go to OKCimprov.com for more classes on that. If you have enjoyed the show, please go to social media. You can follow Bitsing and Bitsing Musical on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And then you can also follow OKC Improv at OKC Improv and use the hashtag PlazaProv. Tell everyone how much you have enjoyed the show. If you hated the show, drink more next time. Thank you so much for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. We've been Bitsing. Why don't you sing it one more time for us? Here we go.
Don't sell your kids for money. 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 Go.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thanks a lot for this wonderful business day.
plantation to the mountains.
I know. Can you believe that all the family was acting up to it?
I know, they were crazy. You know, when we first got to the mountains, they were doing something weird. It was...
Well, they were playing tennis without a tennis net.
Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, they had no tennis and they were all playing this direction. So they weren't even playing against anybody.
Probably the trees.
Oh, there's the trees, yeah. It's kind of like racquetball when you like play against a wall or whatever. Is that what it's called?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was kind of funny. They were just all hitting their own nets. They were just playing against trees.
I bet they bumped their heads on the mountain hike we went on.
Oh, they definitely did. Let's see that. Oh, yeah, they definitely bumped all their heads, and we all had such the biggest migraines. But that's me right down there. I'm really clutching my head, you know, because I was like, why did I let these people convince me to hit my head against a rock? It was a dumb choice, you know? Yeah, it was pretty dumb. So we hit our head the rocks, and we had to like rest. What did we do to like recoup?
Well, we went back to our camper, and man, that was a disaster when everyone was fighting over the only bed we had.
Oh yeah, we had a camper. We brought a camper with one bed. Let's see that. Yeah, it was an all-out brawl. We were just fighting. It got real violent. Grandpa Joe's down there. He's like diving for the bed, you know, and everyone. It's just complete mayhem, right?
Yeah, it's surprising that no one's actually anywhere near the bed. It's all the way over there.
I know. Everyone just keeps fighting, and the bed's over there. It's like, you know, you'd think we'd actually be on it, right?
Yeah.
So who ended up actually getting the bed?
I'm pretty sure it was Uncle Joe because he wasn't fighting anyone, and he actually had enough sense to walk across the camper.
Oh yeah, he was smart. Let's see Uncle Joe with the bed. We're so mad. But then I think we had to be like, well, it's Uncle Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we rested, we recouped. Well, at least Uncle Joe did. Well, what was the next thing we did the next day?
Well, that day we went down to the lake, and Uncle Joe fell in with his fishing rod.
Okay, let's see that. We were at the lake. I love how none of us are really helping. You know, we're just sort of like pointing and laughing and feigning madness. You know, but that happens. So what did we do after this?
Didn't we take him to the infirmary because it turned out it was a snake that pulled him in?
Oh, it was a snake. Let's see at the infirmary. Yeah. Here we were definitely fanning Uncle Joe, trying to keep him cool, because that snake really got to him. And then here's Mom. She's making a call. She's making a call to some people. Who's she calling?
She's calling 911.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
bad their ambulance is too thick to fit on the roads.
Yeah. Their ambulances couldn't fit on the roads, back up in the mountains. Right? So we had to improvise a solution to get Uncle Joe better. What do we have to do?
Well, we went to see this show, but then we found out that it wasn't the right week.
We went to see the show and it wasn't the right week, so he wasn't going to get better, right? So let's see us at the wrong week of the show. It's like we're like, why are we here on the wrong week? And Uncle Joe is basically dead at this point. So that's sad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So well that happened. But we did save Uncle Joe, right?
Well, yeah, eventually after we got the snake out of him.
Yeah, I forgot the snake was in him. So how do we get the snake out?
Well, the ambulance finally came,
Okay.
but when they got to the woods, it was too late because we were here at the show on the wrong weekend.
Yeah, that was such a travesty. So we did or didn't get the snake out?
Well, eventually, our aunt, she decided that she was just going to go in and dig him a grave.
Yeah, and we were like, there's no hope, so let's see the grave. Yep. There's her aunt. She's digging the grave, and we're just sad. And Uncle Joe has a snake lodged inside him for the rest of eternity. What do you think we really learned in this vacation?
That Uncle Joe definitely deserved that bed.
Yeah, he did. And that's our day. Thank you so much. So, lesson learned, if someone has a snake lodged inside them, don't seek out an improv show.
Especially on the wrong week.
Especially on the wrong week. I think, did that actually happen, I'm assuming? All right, we got a couple more games for y'all. This one's called Sounds Like a Song. It's for a few of our improvisers, and I'm going to be playing the piano for this one. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be acting on a scene, and at any time I can say, hey, that sounds like a song. And when I say that, they have to burst out into song with whatever I said. So if I said like, bag of, if I said like Uncle Joe's dead, that'd have to be the song they'd sing. Okay? So, okay, piano works. That's good. So to get them started, they're going an epic journey somewhere. Where are they going? Journey to where?
To Safari in Kenya.
Safari in Kenya. And they're going to meet a mythical person. Who are they going to meet?
A unicorn.
A unicorn. Okay, perfect. All right, so mythical safari to Kenya where they meet a unicorn. Let's count This Sounds Like a Song down in 3, 2, 1, action!
I've been waiting 2 years to be able to do that. Actually in Africa.
Yeah, here we are.
Oh, honey, this is the best anniversary. Thank you for bringing me.
Oh, no problem, sweetheart.
These are all the pictures of all the beautiful animals jumping. There's the gazelles, and there's a lioness, and there's a rhino. It's just a beautiful circle of life. Who needs to go see the live action version of The Lion King? It's right here.
Well, get in the Jeep. I rented the Jeep.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm getting in the Jeep.
Oh, I'm just happy to have this anniversary with you,
Yeah.
I just hope that, we don't get eaten by anything.
Oh gosh, well that, it does happen, but mostly to poachers, and the only thing that I poach are eggs.
Sounds like a song. The only thing I poach are eggs.
What, you never seen a unicorn before?
No.
In coloring books? In my dreams?
What's your name, unicorn?
Reggie.
I didn't even know unicorns talk.
I didn't either.
Well, if you've never seen one before, how would you know they talk?
Oh, that's true. That's a very legitimate
You're a
kind of
cranky
thing.
unicorn.
No, I thought unicorns were supposed to fart glitter and be happy and...
You've been watching a lot of cartoons, haven't you, kids?
Well, yeah.
Reading a lot of books, coloring a lot of pages.
Well, yeah.
I'm the only unicorn in the world.
Sounds like a song. I'm the only unicorn in the world. Rainbows, rainbows, rainbows. you know me? You think you know who I am? You didn't even know my name is Reggie. You tourists, you think that everything is easy, but you don't know me at all. I'm the only unicorn in the world, only told by stories by boys and girls. I'm the only unicorn in the world. Now you see me, what do you think? To see the only unicorn in the world, what do you think?
I'm amazed.
I think you're glorious. You sound a little bit like Joe Cocker.
Who? Rainbows, rainbows.
Well, he's a singer, in fact. He's human.
Sometimes my horn gets tired and I switch to the horn.
Oh.
You truly are magical, Reggie.
Yeah. Listen, Reggie.
Yes.
Why don't you come stay with us? I mean, you're lonely.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could use a herd.
Well, we're a married couple, and we've always
You have a backyard?
wanted a little boy.
Who says I'm a boy?
We always wanted a little unicorn.
Sounds like a song. We always wanted a little unicorn. Oh, I like this. I like this. This is all there.
The thing I always wanted you to know, ever since the two of us were married, we both had dreams from the day we were born. We hoped to have one day, not a boy or a girl, but a unicorn.
My horn's getting tired.
We hoped for a unicorn.
That's me.
We hoped for a unicorn.
I'm a unicorn.
It's what we wished for the day we were born.
Rainbows,
We
rainbows.
always hoped for a unicorn. We always hoped for a unicorn. We always hoped for a unicorn. What do you say, buddy?
Will I get my own room?
Yes!
Awesome. I always want a unicorn too. You guys, you have a good time tonight. Alright, well awesome. We have one more game for you guys, and this is going to be Fairy Tale Survivor. So what's going to happen is all these improvisers are going to be acting out a fairy tale, and they're going to do the whole thing, and then when it's done, we're going to have to eliminate one at a time until there's only one improviser doing the whole fairy tale by themselves. So what I need from y'all is a fairy tale that y'all really like Cinderella or
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, let's do a round of applause for Pinocchio. And the first one, we need a little help from y'all. Can y'all tell us what happens in Pinocchio?
So, I think that this craftsman made a doll, and he wished his and then this enchantress comes, and I think he does something with Pinocchio and makes him alive.
So Enchantress makes Pinocchio alive. A man makes Pinocchio. Okay, so that's his origin, right? And what happens in the story?
So whenever he lies, his nose gets super big.
Right. Like, what does he lie about?
He lies about that he's a real boy, that he's done certain things, that he can get people out of places when he goes camps.
Right. Yeah, it lies about that. What else happens in the story?
Anybody else can do too?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
He goes to the land of lost boys.
Land of Lost Boys. What does he find there?
A bunch of troublemakers.
Some troublemakers.
Ah.
what ends up happening?
He gets swallowed by a whale.
He gets swallowed by a whale. Pinocchio gets swallowed by a whale. The great Jonah of the Ark.
And he finally becomes a real boy.
He finally becomes a real boy. How does that happen?
Well, he finds the enchantress,
Right.
and she makes him a real boy because he's learned his lesson about lying.
Okay, so he learns his lesson. Cool. All right. Well, before we do this, any other details we're missing?
Somewhere in there are some donkeys.
There's some donkeys. I'm sure there's donkeys somewhere.
He's got a conscience that goes around with him by the name of Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket's up there. And Jiminy is his like conscience, right? Great. Cool. I think this is all enough. So these actors are going to act out the tale of Pinocchio, and we're going to see what happens. Okay?
Okay.
All right. When we have 3, 2, 1, action. Let's do Pinocchio. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, my little wooden head, I wish you were a little real boy. Here, poor Geppetto has put you together, and you're not a real boy. Well, just come over here, bend your little legs. Sit here. I'm going to bed and hope for better things tomorrow. Good night, little wooden head.
You're like almost a real boy.
No. Oh, I'm almost a real boy.
Well, hey, she said almost.
Oh, golly, who are you?
I'm Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, you're adorable.
Oh, thanks. But enough about my good looks. Let's talk about you being a real boy someday.
What? Oh, it's a dream I never knew I had until just now.
Well, one of the things you gotta make sure you do is never tell a lie, Pinocchio.
Oh, but there's so many advantages to telling lies.
Well, yes, there's a lot of advantages, but it doesn't mean you should take advantage of those advantages.
Hey!
Oh no, it's troublemaker.
How'd you wander in the lost boys part
Hey,
of
you
town?
want to drink beer and throw dice?
No.
You want to smoke a stogie?
No.
Wow, look at his nose. Yeah. Don't put it on us. He's turning right into a donkey.
What are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Oh, I just got so carried away. They seem like cool, but they seem like really cool people I want to be friends with.
And your nose is long.
I'm gonna jump in the ocean and swim away.
No, that's not a good idea, Pinocchio.
Oh, hello, Mr. Whale. Are you my friend too?
Oh, yes. Come closer.
Okay.
What big eyes you have.
Yep. My nose, actually. Oh, sorry.
Come closer.
Okay.
Keep warm.
Oh!
You're in the belly of the whale now.
Jiminy Cricket, where are you? I need your help.
I'm here, Pinocchio.
Oh,
I swallowed him accidentally too.
listen, I just had a brilliant idea. I'm gonna use some of the ship wreckage in here to build a fire.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna swim a little bit.
Here, let me rub my nose against this. Use the wood to start the fire.
It's smoky.
Oh, it's getting so smoky.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh.
Enchantress wants to know if you've learned your lessons, Pinocchio.
I have learned my lessons. I don't like having a long nose, hanging out with donkeys, or getting eaten by whales.
You're a real boy.
Oh, Pinocchio, you did it. You're a real boy.
And they all in tackle. Let's get everyone to line up. So now here's where the fun begins. So when I point at them, if you want them to leave, and then the other people have to continue do the whole thing again themselves. All right. So do we want to eliminate Christella? Kendon? Tyler? TJ? Sue? Tyler, come on! All right. We're going to have to do Pinocchio without Pinocchio. All right. So let's see this. 3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, little wooden head, I wish you were a real little boy. Well, I guess I'll go to sleep. Now sit down here. Just sit down there. Make sure your legs bend okay. Good night.
Enchantress, you're almost a real boy.
I'm almost a real boy.
Hi, Pinocchio.
Hi, who are you?
I'm a Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, you're adorable.
Oh, thanks. But enough about my good looks. Let's make you a real boy.
What are you doing in this part of town?
Hey, you want to drink beer and shoot dice?
No.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Shoot, bitch.
I don't want to smoke a stogie either.
You shouldn't be here.
I don't know. I'm gonna go jump in the ocean. Oh, hi, Will. Are you my friend?
I'm just jumping my mouth.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Here I am, Jiminy Cricket.
Wow, you changed.
I know it. I'm much shorter.
I'm gonna start a fire right here, and I'm gonna use my nose to do it.
Good idea.
Oh, I feel funny.
It's working again.
Pinocchio!
Yeah.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, I learned that I don't want to hang out with bad guys or donkeys or get swallowed by whales.
I didn't ask what the lesson was, I just asked if you learned it.
Slide up. All right, now we have to eliminate one more, and then 3 will have to do it. Do we want to eliminate Cristela? Kelly? Sue? TJ? All right, now these 3 have to do that whole story by themselves. All right, now 3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, little wooden head here to pet, I love you very much. Sit down, I will go to bed. I wish you were real.
You're almost a real.
I'm almost a real boy. Oh, hey, who are you?
I'm Jiminy Cricket.
Wow, you sound like Mickey Mouse. You're adorable.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you want to smoke a stogie? Hey, shoot, guys.
Okay, jump in the river. Oh, hi, Mr. Whale.
Hi there. Yeah, let's see. Come on in.
Hi, Jimmy Cricket. I'm gonna make a fire in the waves of Whale's belly. Have you learned your lesson? Oh, I don't want to be hanging with bad guys, donkeys. I don't want to get swallowed by whales. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a real boy.
All right, come back. Now we have to eliminate one more. All right, do we want to eliminate Cristela? Sue? TJ? Bye, Sue. All right, Cristela and TJ have to do the whole thing. And we'll count it down in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, me little Geppetto, you little wooden head. Won't you sit down here for a little bit?
I'm almost a real boy.
I know, that wasn't it.
Hey, you want to smoke a stogie? No. Hey, you want to drink a beer? No. I'm gonna jump in the ocean. Hey,
whale, come
inside. Hey, Jimmy, I'm gonna start a fire. I'm gonna do it my nose.
Did you learn your lesson?
I don't want to be hanging with bad people doing dinosaurs or
You're a boy. All right, come back. Final round. Now, this is different. Vote for the person whom you'd like to see do the whole scene by themselves. All right. So, do we want to see Cristela do the whole scene by herself? TJ. Yes! TJ, do it. TJ has to do the whole thing in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my little block-headed boy, why don't you sit here? Okay, I'll sit right here. Oh, little boy, you're almost real. Really? Yes, really. Wow, this is crazy. Wow, who are you? Jiminy Cricket! Man, I'm gonna teach you some things! Oh, who are these guys? Hey, kid, you should do some things that are gonna get you into trouble! No! Let's get out of here! I learned you shouldn't lie and other things. And you're a real boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our evening. Hope you had a good time tonight. Well, thank you all so much for coming and supporting live local comedy at OKC Improv here in the Plaza. We appreciate you all so much. We have shows every Friday and Saturday, 7:30 and 9:30 for adults. And for the kiddos, we have this show every second Saturday. So come back and see us in a month. Also, we have Kids Improv Camp coming up. Isn't that exciting? So if your kids want to come do that, it's in July 24th through 27th. So all that information is on our website, okcimprov.com. So check that out for more information. If your kids want to come play and do some improv, it's a good time. And then also we have classes for adults as well that will be coming up in July. So check all that information on okcimprov.com. If this is the end of your evening, thank you so much for coming out, and we'll hope to see you again. Good night.